All right. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. We are live.
We are live. My voice is recording.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so normally we have Danny sitting next to me doing all the introductions and saying we're live in scenic Aurora at Reach Indoor Climbing, but you'll notice that he's not here.
Not at this moment.
Not at this moment. He is actually sitting down, and he's about to climb. He's going to be our first climber on the walls. And then immediately after problem 4, he's going to join us and take this thing over in ideally a more professional way than I could ever manage.
I feel like we're managing all right. I feel like we got it off the ground.
But who's sitting beside me right now?
I don't. I'm looking at my left and right. I can't see me. It's Kurt.
It's Kurt. It's Kurt.
Me.
Kurt, you're hurt.
Oh yeah, perpetually. Unfortunately, it doesn't stop. It really doesn't.
Just saying goodbye to some friends. Okay, what are we doing tonight, Kurt?
We're commentating. And
What's everyone else doing tonight, Kurt?
They're going to be climbing, and I will be mildly envious, but I can watch vicariously through them and my broken body.
It's our Onsight night, Friday night Onsight. We host this once a month, the first Friday of every month. It's a bouldering competition. It's open to everybody. So if you're watching this at home and want to participate,
what are you doing over here, Danny?
Feel free to come in next month and join. We are doing a bouldering competition. So there's 4 problems that everyone is going to be climbing on. They are marked with pieces of tape. So if we take a look at this screen, wow, I can do this now. That's crazy.
Goodness.
I have full control of these screens.
Brandon,
These are all 4 of our
Brandon,
zones.
Brandon, settle down.
That's great. I've gone mad with power, and we've only been like a minute into this. Anyways, this is our first set of problems right here. We have, as you can see, a red problem with white tape. We have a white problem on the right side with green tape. We have a black problem in the center with blue tape. And we have a blue problem in the center with black tape.
That's not going to get confusing.
No, everyone's got that. Everyone's got that for sure. In about 2.5 minutes, you'll see the clock in the top right corner. Our first climber, Danny, will be climbing, I think, the green tape circuit. He has 5 minutes to work on it by himself to figure out how to climb this climb in the least amount of attempts possible. You'll notice halfway through the climb, if we look on the right side of the screen, you'll see a white hold marked with red piece of tape. That is not the finish. That is only the zone. So that is the halfway marker of the hold, of the problem. It gives you a little bit of points, but you want to get full points. And in order to do that, you've got to get all the way to the top of the wall, the last white hold marked with green tape. When Danny's done, we'll be watching. We'll be judging. Harshly, yes. When Danny's done, he's going to sit down. Next climber's going to get on the mats, and we'll transition over to climb number 2, which is this section over here. Climb number 3, this section over here. And finally, climb number 4, this section over here.
We have some funky looking beta and climbs going on here. Did we have newer people setting, or
Yeah.
were you guys just
So
inspired?
a bit of both, I'd say. So our setting team today was myself. My name is Brandon. I'm one of the owners here at the gym at Reach Indoor Climbing.
Wow, really?
Really. We had Tyler, we had Tatiana, and we had one of our newer setters, Aiden, helping us out as well.
Oh,
and
lovely.
I want to point your attention to. I wish I had a John Madden style
We got to get a laser
Sharpie
pointer.
I could do.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. But if you look at the top right corner of your screen, you're seeing a hold that's blurry. There is a clear, no textured hold that we have introduced to this green tape circuit here.
Goodness.
It has absolutely no texture. It's completely clear. As a very mean gesture, we have hidden a jug underneath it as well. So you can't get to the jug because the hold's blocking it. But yeah, that's coming up in 15-20 minutes. But that is a hold courtesy of one of our newer setters, Aiden. He brought it over all the way from China.
I can't believe you guys have added emotional pain now to the.
What do you mean added? When have Kurt? You've done this for a number of months. When have you not felt emotional pain doing these things?
Never, because Reach Indoor Climbing is a fantastic place, and you always feel rejuvenated afterwards.
We're paying him to say that, so.
Paying me and keeping my membership active.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to come back personally and start climbing again, though. It's been a while.
It'd be great to see you back. And these problems will still be up for a number of weeks. We keep these up for at least 2 weeks afterwards. So even if you're at home, are looking at these problems, want to climb them, come on by. They'll be up tomorrow. They'll be up for another couple of weeks. So we're starting up in about 10 seconds. Our first climber, as you said, is Danny. Kurt, tell us some fun facts about Danny.
So his name is Danny. His preferred pronouns are he, him. He's been climbing for just under 2 years, And despite bullying from, I'm assuming yourself, Brandon.
Definitely me.
Yeah, he will be climbing green tonight.
We try and bully people into the higher circuits, but obviously it didn't work with Danny.
It's all in good fun and self-betterment. His fun fact is that he used to be Skype friends with Academy Award-nominated actress Abigail Breslin.
I've never heard of that person, so that's kind of a weird flex, but okay, here goes Danny.
Flex nonetheless, and I respect it.
So he's establishing his start in the corner there, and these are
Gorgeous.
some pretty bad crimps. It's a very technical kind of outdoorsy style boulder that we started off with the green tape circuit.
He's making him look pretty solid.
He is, yeah. So that's the zone hold in his right hand. He's just established a zone. He's going to find a pretty bad left foot, and his goal is to hold up on a crimp, flip his right hand to an underclang.
Oh my goodness!
And it's kind of a precarious finish.
Are you feeding him the beta?
I'm just telling. I'm telling him what to do. Yeah.
I see.
Danny's got an earpiece right now, and
that'll do it,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he seems to be getting.
Oh,
is
this
he
might be
trying to
stopping
find
him
that
up.
More comfortable position.
He is, but it's not there.
He sees the left foot.
There he goes.
And that is it.
Nope, not yet.
No, not
He's
yet.
got one more hold.
Right,
That's
one
it.
more hold.
He's got to match that
confused.
finish and hold it in control.
Let's see it. Come on, Danny.
That is a flash from Danny.
Beautiful
There he goes.
work. And what tape circuit is that? Green?
That's green. I mean, he could have been on the blue.
He could have. He should have.
He should have.
Yeah.
He could have. He
Let the
should
bullying
have.
commence in the chat.
Exactly.
If you know him personally, send him a text saying,
Exactly.
go blue.
He's got his phone on him.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking at the wall. I think he's deciding. He's deciding.
Yeah, he's contemplating.
Look at him. Look at him go.
Oh, is he
Yeah.
going to run back immediately onto the blue?
That's another cool thing about this event every month that we host. If you decide halfway through you want to switch up circuits, you're more than welcome to. So you can start on green, move up to blue if you want to, move down to white. It's up to you.
I personally believe that I am the reason that rule is in there because the first time.
Yeah, I remember Kurt was here for the very first Onsight night that we hosted. He started up on the, Danny's starting on the blue tape now. He started up on the white tape circuit and flashed everything. So that means getting it on your first go.
Yep.
And he looked really upset.
Oh, I was devastated.
And after the third problem and the third time he sat down, I'm like, Kurt, just do the greens. And he's like, I can do that? I'm like, yeah, for sure. Just have fun. Having fun is kind of the main idea here, right?
I still remember as well, you were like, I don't think I've ever seen somebody look so miserable from success.
From success, yeah. That was the epitome of suffering from success, I would say. So,
Well, is he chalking up or is he?
I think he's chalking
tapping
up.
out?
Yeah, no, I don't think he's tapping out.
No.
He's got 2 minutes.
He's not
There he
tapping
goes.
out. That's
Cool.
our Danny.
So this climb here, the one that he's working on, the Black Holes Blue Tape, this was set by Tyler earlier today. It is slopey. It's dual textury. You have to press on some pretty shiny parts of holds. There are
That's called
volumes.
dual text, Brendan.
I believe it's called dual text. Yeah. The feet are really bad and pushing you in all the wrong directions.
It looks very uncomfortable to find that kind of stable position on that.
It is, yeah.
zone hold.
So where you got caught up is kind of the crux, the most challenging point of the boulder. You've got to press your left hand down on that big black circle in the center of your screen. And then you've got to pop your right hand up to the next hold all in one move. So we'll see if he figures that one out. But he's got 1 minute and 40 seconds left to figure out this problem, so that's plenty of time. He's getting a brush out, which is one of the more professional things
Of course.
a climber can do, is to get a brush out and start brushing holes. If you ever want to look like a pro climber in a gym,
Walk out with that brush.
hold
right
a brush.
away.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even need to brush holds that you're using. Just brush someone else's holds.
Exactly.
Everyone will look at
Nobody
you.
hates that.
Yeah.
That is the best thing ever.
They'd
is
be
when
like,
you
"Whoa.
just walk up, brush somebody else's climb.
This
and then
climber
go.
knows what they're doing. They're getting a brush out.
The chivalry, the
Exactly.
honor,
Yeah.
and brushing someone else. You know what? Forget your chalk bag. Just put a carabiner on your brush.
Yeah.
And that's all
Bring
you
a brush
really
with
need.
you. BYOB.
Bring your own. I love that.
Thank you.
That's our new merch.
Yeah.
BYOB. Bring
BYOB.
your
All
own
right.
brush.
Danny on the second attempt here.
Looking much more solid this
Yep.
second time around.
Absolutely. Right foot comes up to pretty slopey hold. He's got to get his left palm down
He's got it
and
nice
pop
and
his right hand
solid.
up.
Ooh.
Ooh, so close.
Almost stopped that barn door.
Yeah, if he found that left palm, I think he'd nail that move.
So is it more of a placement where we're trying to get it a little bit more from on the outside of that hold, or?
So you actually want to pre-place that left palm down, just so you
Oh.
have it, so that way you have opposition is what you're looking for. So we're
and kind of
pulling in one
assisting getting
direction
to the
and
right.
and pushing in the other direction.
Fantastic.
330. So a brush is the climb gym equivalent of a clipboard. Exactly. If you walk into a climbing gym with a brush, you can do whatever you want. It's like wearing a staff shirt. All right, let's see if Danny can do this. He's
Come
going
on,
to
Danny,
plant
come
that
on.
left palm. We have a lot of climbers, and Danny's included, that are quite tall, and they try to overreach for things, but I don't know if it's going to really work out with the time he has left.
Also, is this Danny's first time climbing in
This
the
is Danny's
Onsight?
first time climbing in the Onsight, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to say goodbye to Danny for 5 minutes and welcome our next climber.
We have Brad on the wall.
Brad.
Preferred pronouns are he, him. He's been climbing. You're going to have to decode this for me. That's
yeah,
too
the thing,
climber lingo.
the climber's right in the best handwriting they can, but, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Brad's been climbing for 4 years before Reach. I asked Brad what BRE means.
Oh,
that means before Reach era. 1.85 years of the Reach era. That is so specific.
Very.
Exactly 1.85 years. Brad's climbing on the black tape circuit. Little fun fact about Brad, he loves watching his friends outclimb him.
Oh, God, that is a horrifying looking start. Do you have to, is that a toe hook you need to do? Or establish?
Yeah, so this one is like an outdoor climber's dream, but an indoor climber's nightmare. If you do spend a lot of time climbing outdoors, you'll find a lot of crimps that are not angled in, comfortable positions. You'll find a lot of footholds that feel super uncomfortable to step on. And that's kind of what we tried to emulate with this climb here, black tape number 1.
I saw people playing around on it a little bit before the Onsight had begun, and it looks horrifying, but in the best way possible.
For sure. Horrifying is what we aimed for with this one. We also wanted them to spend a lot of time figuring out beta. So maybe 2 to 3 minutes of this is just asking yourself, what am I supposed to do? Which is exactly what Brad's doing right now, as you can see with the puzzled hands-on-hips expression.
Yep.
That's classic rock climber. What am I supposed to do, lingo?
See the smoke billowing out of his ears.
Exactly.
How hard he's thinking. It's how hard the setting is here. It's how incredible the setting is here, honestly.
Again, not paid.
No. I am a Jehovah's Witness of Reach indoor climbing. I love this place. They are stuck with me now. And you should all come and try climbing at Onsight. It's genuinely a fantastic experience.
There
it's
you go.
A really great gym.
Appreciate you, Kurt.
Place. Oh, of course.
Brad is a route setter here at Reach as well. He sets boulders with us, but obviously he's climbing tonight, not setting. We have a couple of setters that are in the Onsight night tonight. You'll see another one later on at the end. So Brad pulls on for his second attempt. Very unstable starting position, very unstable.
So just uncomfortable.
It is,
and
yeah.
He's trying to find a different position with his hands at the start here to at least make it a bit more favorable.
Totally.
And it's, oh no! Can he save it? Can he
there
save
you go.
it? Oh,
Good save.
Yep,
good save for Brad.
With the most beautiful drop knee. Oh,
yeah.
no. And then it dropped.
And it's gone. That's the commentator's curse. We got to count those.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, that's okay. We're going to have many, many more tonight. So
fantastic. And he's got 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yep. So enough time to chalk up, take a look at the wall again, and, figure out what he's going to do for his next go.
You had to flap the lats real quick, though.
Exactly. Why not?
Extra 10 pounds of grip strength on the wall now.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the brush.
Yep.
We see it.
Another professional climber out there.
Has he gotten the zone yet?
He's gotten the zone. So the zone
Fantastic.
is that slot out to the left there with the red tape. He's managed to get that on his first go. Things step up quite significantly past the zone, though. I will say that.
Oh,
on the plus side for Brad, he's going to have some problems that I think he will really enjoy coming up. A couple of problems that I think he's going to be using that 9-foot plus wingspan of his.
Putting Michael Phelps to shame.
Yeah, exactly.
The bird of Reach indoor climbing.
Yeah, we have a lot of very, very tall climbers here, which makes my job as a route setter very challenging, but more fun.
I am happily average at a solid 5'10".
Yeah.
I make your life easy. Somewhat.
I think I'm 5'7", maybe 6'1" on my driver's license. You can lie on that thing.
Yeah, of course.
With zero
important.
consequence.
Oh,
so.
none at all.
Yeah.
You could just say you left your other legs at the house.
Exactly.
What are they going to say?
I just want people to think I'm cool when I show them my driver's license. That's all I want.
Let's see what's going on in the chat here. Oh, it's pretty active.
That's an active chat.
Fairly
Hello,
active.
chat. How's it going, everyone?
Hello, chat.
We're
Hello,
live for the first
3:30.
time on YouTube. We switched over.
That threw me for a loop, honestly.
Yeah, sorry.
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
right. I mean, I'm in it this time, so
That's
I don't really
good.
got to tune in. I get to be here.
Just makes uploading easier, and Oh, we got the Eagles playing.
And Brad's got 30 seconds left on the wall here. Let's see if he can make
This will likely be his last attempt.
a little bit happen.
Yep, he bumps in. Let's see if he bumps out to that Gaston. He's going for a really high step there, which is not the beta, but
seems to.
It's working out. It just kind of traps him a little bit, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, getting out of that looked pretty painful.
Yeah.
And he's going to wave the last bit of that time.
Yep. And now we're going to welcome 2 climbers on the mats. Let's see if I can
boy.
make this transition work.
So I believe we have Danny returning on the second
There we go.
boulder now.
We do.
Right?
So in the right side of your screen, you're going to see Danny starting us off, hopefully on the blue tape circuit. We'll see, which is the red holds. And on the left side of the screen, we welcome our third climber on the mats.
We have Larry. His preferred pronouns are he, him. He's been climbing for a solid 8 years. He'll be on our black circuit, and bear with me while I read through this fun fact.
Oh, Larry always has a mountain of fun facts.
It is a mountain indeed. Larry used to host the website aluminumfacts.ca or aluminium, depending on where you are.
Aluminum facts.
Which had a new fact 3 times a week for a total of 50 facts. One such fact is that, did you know that
Nice
mercury
Danny.
dissolves into aluminum? When it does, the aluminum oxidizes rapidly, and it looks like a fountain of spider webs.
There you go.
This is why most flights restrict mercury thermometers. Well,
Kurt, other than that, what's your favorite aluminum fact?
that in merry old England they say aluminium.
Aluminium?
I
Yeah,
think
that's true.
it's fun to say aluminium.
All right, we got some climbing on the walls while we were reading that aluminum fact. Danny is
lurking.
flashing problem number 2. That's first go for Danny on the green. He might take a stab at the blue tape. We'll see.
Did he flash the green
He flashed
already?
yeah, I know.
In the amount of time it took me to finish reading
Well-
Larry's facts about aluminum.
That was a long fact
That's
for what
fair.
it's worth, yeah.
I tried reading through it as lovely as I possibly
Oh, you did great. You
could.
did great.
Thank you.
And now we got Larry swapping his shoes out for something a bit more, I'm assuming a bit stiffer. Larry and his brother Vlad, who's going to be coming up next, they have multiple pairs of shoes that they swap out depending on the
same
problems. Same brand.
Same brand.
I think maybe
Scarpa
different brands.
Veloce.
Yeah, oh, the Veloces too? Cool.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. I don't know about Vlad if he does the Veloces, but I know
We shall
Larry
see.
loves his
Time will
Veloce.
tell.
We are not sponsored by Scarpa.
We wish we were. That'd be cool.
were.
Scarpa,
Oh.
please, if you're watching this, send me some shoes.
Ciao.
Ooh, Larry flipping into the undercling early.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think
Really
he needs to
trying to
get his
tension
hips
off that hand.
a little bit further out to the left, and then he'll be able to get more off that right hand
Has he
undercling.
gotten a haircut?
Maybe.
He looks lovely.
Way to go, Larry.
I'll have to give him a compliment later.
He didn't rate that as his fun fact, but
Now you know.
there you go.
And I see Vlad's
Yeah, he just poked his head through.
poking his head.
I guess we can go back to camera 1 here.
I guess Danny's not.
I'm looking at him from across, and I'm kind of like willing him to get onto the red blue tape. He's like standing
You're
and doing the beta miming right now, so we'll see.
I have to duck under our monitor.
Yeah,
bit
it's like
here.
a 50-50 shot that Danny gets on this. But
If we stare at the back of his head long enough.
everyone
do
at
think
home,
we
if you can
burrow a
text
hole in?
Danny and just tell him to get on the blue tape immediately, that'd be great.
Oh,
He's
it has
stepping on the
worked.
mats.
It has worked. The subliminal
Nope.
messaging, and
Nope.
he's on the wall.
There he goes. There he goes.
The magic of mind control.
That's it. All right, Larry pulls on for attempt number 3. Ooh, he makes that work.
Danny's
That's
just hanging out at the
phenomenal
moment.
from Larry.
Trying to figure out how he wants to traverse this.
All right, so I got lots to talk about here. So the problem on the left, Larry's on. Those holds are blocked and terrible. You have to match them and stand up and trust your foot. Oh, he just pings off at the end there.
They did fall at the same
They
time.
synchronized
was
that.
beautiful.
Yeah, they must have planned that upstairs.
I could only imagine.
We'll have to ask them.
When
and,
Danny comes back, the first question is, was that planned?
Danny's
No
climb
context.
on the right side is a masterpiece from Tyler. He set this nonsense up climb that leads to an even more nonsense down climb.
It looks quite visually confusing, I'll
There's
admit.
so much going on with it. It's like 13 to 15 moves long, depending on how you do it.
God.
You have to down climb at the end. You have to do this crazy like bicep lock off. If you look, the left side of your screen, sorry, the
Bicep
left side,
lock-off? Are you saying that we're getting tickets to the gun show?
we're getting tickets to the gun
Oh,
show.
lovely.
Yeah. The left side is where you start, and the right side is where you finish. So it goes up around the top of the wall and then back down. All right,
So
let's
I
watch
see
Larry
you went
pull
for
on.
the complexity option. on our
100%
setting scale
complexity.
here.
Yes, yeah. All right, so Larry's pulling on for likely his last attempt. He got very close to sending this on his last go, just slipping off those final
Ooh,
holds.
Danny's
Ooh,
slipping in last second.
there he goes. All right, so big climb up, stab the foot over, big cross.
Now is there
Ooh.
a foot chip on that dual text, or is he?
There
just
is, yeah.
okay.
Where he placed his foot, there's a little tiny chip that we added.
I see, because it looked like he was getting a bit too much friction out of there.
He was, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Goes again, but that'll be it for Danny.
Better to save that energy for the last 2 climbs as
Exactly.
well.
Why not? Yeah, resting is a big thing. 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off is exhausting. If you've ever tried it at your gym or tried these nights, it is like
confirm.
the hardest you'll ever climb for 5 minutes, followed by not enough rest.
Oh, never
Never
enough
enough.
rest.
All right, we're going to welcome our next climber onto the mats. Who we got, Kurt?
We have Vlad. Fun fact that he didn't write, but I can add. He's Larry's brother.
Nice.
Preferred pronouns are he, him. He's been climbing for about 7-ish years. He'll be climbing the blue circuit tonight.
Ah, that's great.
Oh.
He normally does blue,
Oh,
so.
I thought he always did black.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, he's on blue.
And the fun fact is, I never realized how much toe sensitivity matters until I re-sholed my shoes with stiff 5mm rubber. If you see me swapping to red shoes, those are the ones.
I'm just laughing at the fact that you said re-sholed the shoes.
Oh, I apologize.
He sholed,
By the
re-sholed shoes by the shore.
So he doesn't have his resoled shoes on.
No.
But that was his fun fact.
Dang.
So will it be a big surprise or a hype moment if he does switch to those shoes?
It'll be a hype moment. Well, we've got a graphic for that.
Oh, we do?
No, we don't.
Oh, okay. Why'd you get my hopes up?
I don't know.
Think of the fans.
I know. I'm trying.
Their hearts have been broken. And if you're tuning in tonight, you had the option of watching the Minecraft movie, and you chose us. And
Wow.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that very much.
We're
All right, this is the one I
we're
was
so
talking
honored.
about Brad using his 9-foot vertical span on.
oh my goodness.
Let's see. It's supposed to be done as like a big campus paddle. Okay.
Is he just gonna try to span that?
I think he's going to span it and do it as like this massive like shoulder busting move. So we're supposed to,
God.
exactly, he's miming it out right now. You're swinging your hips side to side. Then you get under the blue hold on the left side, and you use that to do a very fast pull up to pop into the zone. He's yelling from the other side, I don't think it's a paddle. He believes he can break it. We believe he can break it.
I believe, and I'm watching Vlad right now get closer to the.
Yeah, he's finding that foot.
Oh.
He's got to flip his hand in. That way he gets a bit better compression between those two holds. He can get his foot up, and he can work on navigating that palm press. Okay, part of me wants to see Brad fly across the screen. Hopefully.
Me as well. However, if something happens, I'll probably be running across to help out right away.
That's fair. Kurt's our in-house medic as well.
Yeah.
So you're a man of many talents, Kurt.
I try.
All right. Brad's going for that heel hook. He wants to do anything that isn't a paddle.
He's trying
he
to
knows
find
it's a
ways to
paddle
break
because he
it.
yelled at me from across the gym that it is a paddle.
Do you think it's just determination to break your beta at this point?
I think he just wants to do it in spite of me, you know? I think a lot of people like to do a lot of things in spite of me.
I don't.
That's good.
I don't. I love you, Brandon. Good coach.
Hey, I don't take it as aggressively, so, you know. I coach a pretty spiteful youth team. I
I've
will
heard
say.
stories. I've heard stories.
Shout outs if you're watching. Hi, youth team. Also, go to
Oh,
bed. You
going
got to
for the
come
toe.
tomorrow, youth team.
Oh yeah, if you're a youth kid, go to Sleepy Time Junction.
Yeah.
Get that REM sleep.
You need that 10 hours. We got to be up at like 5:30.
Whoa! Did
see
he
what I
go
mean?
for the zone hold right
He went
away?
straight to the zone hold, and he's laughing diabolically.
Oh my goodness. How would he? Is he just gonna like try to pull with that left hand as hard as possible to make?
You know,
it
I
stick?
think he wants to do anything that isn't a paddle, so whatever it takes at this
Whatever
point.
it takes.
Whatever it takes. All right, Vlad's pulling on for another attempt. Let's see if he flips that hand in, because he's got a... There we go. So now he's got compression between those two holds. Now he can better find that right foot. There it is. He found it.
Looks nice and solid. Shifts
Yeah.
that weight over to the side.
There's two ways to do this move. You can do it slow and static while you stand up in your right foot, or you can do it as one big, like, dynamic bop bop. I use a lot of onomatopoeias, so that's a bop bop.
Up, up, up.
Not to be confused with what Brad's doing, which is a bop bop bop. So Brad's got to go bop with the match, bop 2 hands over to the side, and then bop to the zone.
Now, what would a bop, 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 bop be? What would
That's
that entail?
that's I was trying to think of something funny to say for that, but I got nothing. I once wrote a song called Bop Bop Bop, but that was for a different day, for another day.
Ooh. Was the song a bop?
It was a bop.
Oh,
yeah,
fantastic.
exactly.
As advertised.
Yeah.
We got 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the wall. Vlad's looking a little confused.
Yeah, it's a very confusing first climb. I think the first 2 climbs are the hardest of the circuit. I would say this circuit, the blue tape, is pretty front-loaded with hard climbs. It gets a little bit more straightforward. I won't say the word easy because nothing in climbing is easy,
Never.
but definitely gets more straightforward with the last 2 climbs.
And it seems like this is going to be both of their final
Final
attempts
goes.
on this.
Yeah.
Brad's trying to hold on to that slope
Again,
as best
anything
as he
that
can.
isn't a paddle, he will do. And I believe he's got this. Come on, Brad.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
He's
Big
making
shoulder
that look like
buster,
a
or is he going
jug.
straight to zone?
Let's see what he does.
Shoulder
Oh,
buster. Yeah.
I
Dang.
know he's going to be throwing
Yeah,
himself
he's
at that. Yeah, we know that
holding his shoulder.
hurts.
Yeah.
We had a feeling.
All right.
slipping in one. Whoa.
Ooh, going for like a big high step.
Oh, goodness. 10 seconds
The only
on
problem is
clock.
his right foot is on a no textured hold right now, so that makes life pretty challenging, I would say.
I think he was saving that for a future him issue.
That makes sense. And after the comp issue. All right, we're going to go to 3 screens now as Danny climbs on problem number 3, Larry on problem number 2, and Kurt, who do we got on problem 1?
We have Jason Shao on problem number 1. Preferred pronouns are he, him. He's been climbing for 3 years. The circuit that he will be climbing is green, and he didn't leave a fun fact.
That's where we get to make up a fun fact about him. Yeah. You know that song Take On Me by Aha?
I'm well aware.
Well, Jason wrote it.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
He is Aha?
He's and then his other bandmate is Ha.
I see.
Oh, Larry goes for the swing.
Do you think the third member is the hyphen?
The hyphen, yeah. That's the manager.
That's the manager.
Yeah. All right, so Danny's pulling on bottom left here. I want to just point out that he's going to be going to a clear, no textured hold.
Does he know?
And
Does
use
he know?
it.
He found out.
He found it. It's so diabolical because there's a really good jug behind that hold. You just cannot get to it without a pickaxe. Shout out to Minecraft.
I hope you know, Brandon, that I would fully still try to figure out a way to use that
100%. Yes, he is. I set this specifically for this moment of like, what am I doing? What is this hold? Why are you making me do this? And that's exactly what Danny's experiencing now. Jason gets a flash of problem number 1. We saw that in the top left corner of the screen. He walked that problem pretty casually. We'll see Vlad and Danny both go for their dynamic moves. Danny's eyeing up that nothing hold. Oh, he's trying to skip right past it.
So
wow.
Is the intention here to grab that zone hold and then stomp down on your foot to stop your momentum?
With the red one, the
Yes.
intention is to grab the clear hold with 2 hands and use it to paddle over to zone. He's deciding.
Grab the clear hold.
Yeah, with
and
2
then-
hands.
And paddle over?
And paddle over.
Oh.
Yeah, the problem is that clear hold is so bad, and it's something that this gym has never used before. Oh, Larry's trying to go for the shoulder buster, but I don't
I'm
know.
very tempted to try it after the comp,
Yeah.
but it would not be wise.
The first time I put the hold on the wall and tried to put my hands on it, my hands immediately slipped off. Like, just touching the hold caused my hands to slip off. So I don't think brushing it's going to be very helpful, but, you know.
What are you even brushing? Even he's like, I don't know.
He's like, why would I even brush it? What are you brushing? You're brushing nothing.
He's brushing away the doubts and the negative energy.
I'd still say you look like a professional climber with that brush, though.
Of course.
So, all right. Let's see. He's got to line that jump up, bring his hips in.
Hooked on a feeling.
As we hear Hooked on a Feeling. I think this is the David Hasselhoff version.
Really?
There it is. There he goes.
He didn't paddle.
He did it.
He just held
It
it.
was kind of a paddle. Oh, He's got to chill out a bit.
Danny,
He's got one more hold.
On, Danny.
There it is.
There it
Nice.
is.
We'd love to see a held finish, but, you know, that's okay.
He wanted to get off as soon as possible.
Yeah, he wants off this
He
climb.
wants to save that time for the blues, right? As we stare at him again.
Yeah,
through the,
let's see.
through the screens.
Let's will him up back onto these blues, chat. Get Danny on blue. Hashtag Danny on blue.
Hashtag Danny on blue. Danny on blue.
Larry,
thinking
another
about
go at the paddle. Yeah, big swing move into the side. You got to go with.
Something similar earlier in the week, no? Or
I
was
think
that
we did.
Last week?
That was last week. We said a little paddle move like this. Yeah. This I would
was
call
banned from that climb.
a redirect. So you have to go with a ton of force into that hold on the left and use that to like basically do a pull-up, an assisted pull-up, and use that to get up to the zone with either your right or left hand. It's a pretty complicated move, but if we see someone pull it off tonight, it'll be very cool to see.
It'd be fantastic.
Yeah. We'll see. Cross our fingers for that one.
Knock on wood if we can as well.
Yep.
Maybe at home as well. You can knock on wood, cross your fingers, get to see
That's
a nice
me.
black tape finish.
Yeah, exactly.
I still remember my first black tape
First
finish.
black tape finish, yeah.
A highlight.
Oh,
A full 5
there you
minutes
go.
was
That
just
was
trying
better.
to calm my heart rate back down. I was so amped up.
yeah. The black tapes are
They're intense.
they don't mess around.
No,
with the
I
black
miss
tapes
them,
here.
but I don't at the same time.
All right, we see Danny pull on with a minute left onto this blue tape.
Hashtag Danny on blue.
Danny on blue. We got it.
Ooh.
It's a frustrating start. You're
That
standing on
looks
nothing.
That's
don't.
a very slabby blue tape.
It
they
is,
have there.
yeah, for a vertical wall. Okay, he's going to use some hip flexibility. Stand up and reach for that zone hold just over his head. Nice, he's got it.
Ooh, gets it nice and solid. Able to get that foot.
So now this is
What's
a very
happening
like
here?
tenuous balancey. He's got to match his feet and bring his right foot over to the next triangle volume, just under
Match
over to
that
his right.
foot. Do you think we'll see anybody try to do it as a step through?
Possibly. I think we'll see people do this move, the next move here as a step through. Might even see Danny do it.
Will he?
We'll see.
We'll hear or won't we? We'll have to speak quietly so he doesn't hear us.
He's got 1 second.
Oh, no.
That's time.
And try to.
That's time.
Who's going to tell him?
Who's going to tell him? Not me.
Do I got to do it?
I don't want to do it.
I'll do it.
I don't.
Danny! It's time!
There you go.
Hopefully I didn't peak the audio too hard.
No, I don't think anyone heard that.
Perfect.
Certainly that was quiet. All right, we welcome our next climber on the mats. And I think there's a lot of fans of this person in chat.
Yes,
so
I remember seeing a lot of people calling him out. We have Naveiv coming onto the walls now. He goes by the preferred pronouns of he, him.
Naveiv.
He's been climbing for 1.5 years, and he'll be on the black circuit. And his fun fact is that he loves crocheting.
He loves crocheting.
That's amazing.
Brad's pointing out the clear hold. He's a big
excited.
fan. Yep.
And now the chat is exploding
Ooh.
with Naveiv.
Chat, let us hear it. Any Naveiv fans out there? I'm not
we-
seeing a single one in chat. No Naveiv fans in chat.
Brandon.
Naveed's getting zero feedback from the chat right now. 4 months ago, the chat exploded last time Naveiv was here, and we lost all control of chat. So I'm hoping this happens again. All right, Vlad's going for this problem number 2, blue tape, red holds, top right of your screen. Brad's hitting up this problem number 3. I don't know why I said hidden up, but whatever. The blue holds on the bottom left corner of your screen. Ooh. This is a very body tension-y climb with bad feet. You're constantly feeling like you're ripped off the wall.
He seems like he's mad. Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
Spoke way too soon.
Yep.
It does seem like a very awkward way to be moving along that
It
angle
is.
of
It's
the wall as
yeah.
well.
It's very like wrestly. This is set by Tatiana actually. But super wrestly climb. Very physical, very powerful. And then last move, very droppable. You want to jump to the last hold, but you're jumping from like a really uncomfortable position. Top right of your screen, we got Vlad trying to get this zone here, which is just the next hold under his right hand, swinging his feet down and then working through this down climb.
Oof.
It's a very physical climb. You don't want to waste a lot of energy. You want to get this climb done as fast as possible.
We got Brad going back up now onto his attempt.
Yep.
Finding a press with that left hand on the
Yeah, that's
volume.
really cool. That's out of sequence, but we tried that in for running. It's just a very like shouldery move. What we want you to do is go all the way out with your right hand to the hold with red tape, the zone hold, and then come in with your left hand to that as an undercling.
I see.
Yeah.
But,
but-
knowing Brad and his boulder shoulders, he's intent on breaking the beta.
Exactly. Why not?
I mean, if you have the means.
Then do it. I do not have the means. I tried that, and I
don't know, Brandon.
I got kind of sick to my
I've-
stomach doing
I've
that
seen,
move.
I've
so.
seen photos of you in your youths with Death Star deltoids.
Fun fact, Kurt, I'm not in my youths anymore.
Youth is a mindset.
It is, exactly. Yeah.
Naveiv seems to be having a little bit.
He's having some troubles with this starting sequence. It's very complex, so I think it's just a reading issue right now. If he is able to get himself shifted a little bit to the left under the zone hold, then he can get his foot up nice and high and come up into that undercling.
Favorite comment here. Think of the children, Naveiv.
Naveiv.
Naveiv, think of the children.
Exactly.
They're counting on you. They're
Yeah.
in chat, waiting with bated breath.
Ooh, Vlad doing this crazy
Whoa.
crossover move all the way to zone.
Think of Toby Fox.
All right, so now he's got Vlad on the top right corner of the screen. Needs to do this massive lock off or go straight to finish. Maybe drop in to finish. We'll see.
Oh.
Wow, that's out of sequence. He's got to come down with his left hand. We have a hold under that volume that he can use as a jug, and then he can get set up for the finish hold, which is like midway through the wall.
I'm glad that you're able to describe and explain what's happening on that climb because I am.
It's so
lost.
confusing. I don't think, like, if I was watching this from home right now, I'd not understand what's going on with this climb. All I can tell you, it climbs down.
Got you.
Climb
I
up
trust you.
and then go down.
Go up, down, done.
Done.
Problem solved.
Ooh, Brad, he's on the last
Oh.
move of this problem. I think he's going to span out to this finish hold here. I don't think he's going to do a massive jump.
Ooh,
It's a bad foot, but he can lock it off
And he's
and
trying
reach.
to.
So
couldn't
close
get the
from Brad.
extension on that right arm though.
So close. He's got 40 seconds, though. It's more than enough time to get this done.
But will he take it or will he save it for that rest?
He's walking
This
around.
is where the strategy of the
Exactly.
Onsight comes in. Oh, and he's going to go
He's
for
going.
it.
He's going one more time. It's worth it for this end.
Always.
Vlad spanning all the way out. This is such a
You
sick
drop
beta for
every
him.
attempt, you don't try.
Exactly.
Where'd Naveiv go?
I think he might have went to sit down, maybe try out another problem,
He's
like
thinking
wait
of
for
the children.
Exactly. Yeah. He's like, the children need me
He's
to
realigning his chakras.
to do this paddle on problem number 2.
Ooh,
so
he'll need that chakra there.
Exactly. Why the heck not? Take the rest. Okay. We welcome our next climber on the mat. Who we got, Kurt?
We've got Linnea.
Linnea.
Preferred pronouns are she, her. She's been climbing for about 3-ish years. She'll be climbing the blue circuit with an exclamation mark.
Blue.
And then the fun fact is, I once did an entire school project about gnomes and their way of living with references.
That's great. I don't know how you reference that, but maybe
Just
like
trust me, bro.
a D&D campaign book or something like that. I don't know.
Watch the Lord of the Rings a lot.
Exactly. I like gnomes. I'm a gnome fan. Linnea, another setter here at Reach, along with Brad, and we'll probably find another setter here later on tonight too.
And a constant winner of the raffle.
Yes. Yeah. I never talk about this on stream. I should. The Hoyer family, the Hoyer dynasty, if you will, has a
It
lock
must come to an end.
on a raffle. Every single month for the last 8 months more, one of the Hoyers, Linnea, Torbin, or Carl, has won the raffle. I don't.
People of the chat, come to the Onsight just so that way you can put your name in the raffle.
They need to be dethroned.
to lower their chances. Every
Someone
time.
needs to stop them. And
Every
it isn't
time
me
they
because I
win.
keep picking their names out of the bin.
I
but
swear Brandon's getting paid off. People believe me.
Yeah.
You got to come in. Fill up those names.
Yeah.
Ooh, Danny's making good progress here.
Nice. Yeah, Danny, the first to try our zone 4, our slab zone. This is like very precarious, very balancy.
Oh, I see Tommy.
Nice.
I see him.
We got Jason. Believe that was a flash of problem number 2.
He's been flashing every time
He's
so
been
far.
running through. Yeah.
My goodness.
Larry's starting off on problem number
And
3.
Speaking of a flash,
That's
is
a
this gonna be
flash from
our-
Danny.
That'll be it.
There you go. That's a top from Danny.
We should have bullied him harder.
I know. Don't worry. Well, again, we're going to will him onto the blue tape circuit
Yep.
right about
Mind
now.
control.
Ooh, Larry.
Staring at the back of his
Eyeing
head.
up this last move here. Let's see if he's going to go dynamic or if he's going to want to try and press out statically.
And then in the top left, we have Linnea going for that palm press move.
Yeah, she's making great work with this this climb.
Hanging out there.
Same
making it
thing.
look
There's 2
comfy.
ways to do this, static or dynamic. Linnea can press out against her right foot, palm down with her left hand, and then pop up, or do it all in one move. Looks like she's about to do. Ooh,
the
cross.
left.
I don't know.
For that hold.
That hold's good, but it's not that good. It might throw you off if you go up with the left hand.
But what if you believe hard enough, Brandon?
If you believe, anything is possible, Kurt.
Then I'm going to believe in Linnea that she's going to get it with that left hand.
Nice chat. Maybe you can believe in Linnea as well.
I see people believing in Naveiv.
There you go.
He's got another, 2.5 minutes before he's back onto the wall. And now we got Danny working on the start of that blue tape.
Cool. I like this one a
Goodness,
lot.
That whole,
Yeah, this blue tape is sparse.
yeah.
It involves both a spinaroonie into the corner. So let's see if Danny does the
Really
spinaroonie.
figure out the spin.
You can break the spin by matching and foot swapping, but
Or crimping
which is what he's doing. Yep.
life out of that
Okay,
foot
so no
chip there.
spinaroonie. And it also involves a big, you can call it an iron cross, big press up,
Oh,
which he's
looks
about
like
to do.
it. Gets his foot stable.
Yep. There's the press up.
Super comfy.
No feet, no problem. I believe this is
Doesn't
a
need
flash
him.
for Danny as well.
I think so as well.
He's getting his mileage in today. He's getting double the climbs.
And there he is.
Hey, there he goes. That's great.
And the proper fall.
I believe that's 4 green tapes and 2 blues for Danny, something like that. 4
think
greens,
so.
2 blues, yeah. 1.5 because he timed out on the last one. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's unfortunate.
all right, I think. We'll
Gonna
give
have to
Danny
have
a few
little bit of
minutes
a
to
seating
cool
shuffle,
down and
or-
calm down.
Oh, yeah, he needs to breathe.
He's probably out of breath right now, but he's going to join us in a couple of minutes. So, as we watch, what do we have? We have number 1 and number 3. Do we have a scene for that?
You're asking the wrong man, Brandon.
We have a scene for that. Look at that. I'm becoming a professional at this.
Danny, you better watch out.
Yeah, Danny, we don't need you, by the way.
I didn't
After
say
we're
that.
good.
Those weren't my words, Danny. I'm happy to be here.
All right, Linnea pulling on for what might be her last attempt. Just sussing out some new beta for the start.
Larry moving on to his likely final attempt as well.
Yep. He's made this start sequence look. Ooh, I love
Oh,
that
that
coordination
looked
move. That was
gorgeous.
cool. That was real cool.
Buttery smooth.
Yep. So now he either needs to press out. I think that right foot is a trap, though. I think he's too high with that foot. You've either got to go dynamically, pull yourself around the corner,
And pivoting
or
off that foot as well.
Yeah,
likely
exactly.
Push your hips out.
yeah. Too far
Yeah.
away for that last hold. But very close for Larry.
Just going to save that energy for the next climb.
Yep.
Linnea with 15 seconds. Is she going to... I would like to see somebody stick the move.
I would love to
That'd
see
be
someone stick this
fantastic.
move. Yeah. Oh,
And
come on,
with the
Linnea.
left
Come
hand,
on.
I sense it.
Yeah. Going for that pullover.
Almost got it.
Yeah, that was really close.
We believed.
We believed. See if you believe hard enough. All right. As time winds down, we welcome our next climber onto the mats. Who we got?
Her name is Flo.
Flo.
Preferred pronouns are she, her. They've been climbing for about 2-ish months. They'll be on our white tape circuit. And the fun fact about her is she does expeditions with
Sick.
hiking, biking, and canoeing.
That's fun. That's really
very
cool.
fun.
Flo, this is her second on-site night, I believe. She was just started off with us last month. You'll see it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So she came back. So clearly it was a
doing something
decent
right.
experience. Yeah, a decent enough experience. She's climbing this Red Holds white tape, which I think is really cool. It's just very volume heavy, very scrambly. You just have to like adventure your way up these
We get to
massive
see
red
Naveiv
volumes.
trying this black tape as well.
Oh, he's going for some static shoulder breaky beta. I think he's got to paddle over though.
Hopefully he'll figure it out. Oh,
Yeah. So you need a big swing, and you got to like chuck yourself out to the left. We got Vlad starting us off. First attempt on prob number 3, walking his feet through, already at zone. And Brad, prob number 4, this black tape yellow holds.
that left hand looks
Yeah.
so comfortable, Brandon.
This is what I mean about Brad using his span. Able to get that handhold like 3 moves early, but making it work for him. I'm curious if he can span out from zone to finish here. You're supposed to go.
He probably,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he 100% can.
Where
He
there's a
knows it
will,
too.
there's a Brad, you know?
He knows it. He's smirking from
Exactly.
ear to ear, knowing just exactly how much we are talking about him doing this.
He knows.
Oh,
Oh, huge span
goodness.
from Brad. Not a worry.
Beautiful. Was that a flash
I think
as
that might have
well?
been a flash from Brad, yeah.
Incredible.
There you go. He is
Our
psyched.
first black tape send of the night
That's
as well.
it, yeah.
Well done, Brad.
See, the black tapes do go.
They do.
They are possible.
It happens. And it's always worth it.
All right, Naveiv pulling on for another attempt. He's got to get this swing. I don't think he's going with quite enough momentum, because that hold, if you go at it with your left Gaston and like the shoulder, it's just too bad to control. So we got Vlad making another attempt here. I think we're going to do a quick mic changeover.
A little seating.
Yeah, a little switcheroo here.
I return.
Welcome back.
He's back and victorious.
Is my mic on?
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. Looks like it.
I see a green light, and I'm hoping that means good things.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon, that was a wonderful set.
How was
a
that, Danny?
Ton of fun.
Tell me good things.
I enjoyed myself very much.
What'd you think of that clear hold?
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was sick.
I was, I had no idea what I was looking at.
Yeah. I hope everyone feels that same way tonight.
I was reading, and I was like, wait, hang on. What is that? What is this?
And you
what
can't
does this
see
do?
it on the live stream, but we wrote in like erasable dry erase marker on the inside red with a
Yeah.
bunch of arrows.
Red.
So people know that it's red.
I really
Wait, did you
wasn't
really?
expecting
Oh.
it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
genuine, for real.
No, that's not a bit.
I fully was not expecting it to feel the way it felt either.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's-
I'll be able to do something with that.
It's
No,
a-
you can't
it's
do anything with
abysmal.
that.
It's
It is
abysmal.
like you
Yeah.
slip right off it as soon as you touch
yeah,
it.
it's like touching glass.
When Brandon said his hand slipped right off, that's some eldritch magic right
Yeah,
there.
it was
You
insane.
can't find any grip on it whatsoever.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Now
All
I do
right.
have to ask, Danny, was the synchronized fall with Vlad planned or Larry planned?
Yeah. We talked about it
I
upstairs.
see.
Sick.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a feeling it looked too. It was honestly Oscar award winning. That's
Yeah,
how majestic.
100%.
I have no idea what you're talking about. but yes, we planned it.
Sick.
If it was an impressive thing, it was on purpose.
It was
You
for
both
sure.
fell literally at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Dust plumes in the air and everything.
It was good.
That's
Well
awesome.
It was a
done.
choreographed dance.
Is it just Vlad left on the
It's
wall?
just
on problem
Vlad.
3?
Yeah. With about 30 seconds left.
How's it been going over here?
It's been good. We saw Brad get a black tape. We saw Brad try to skip the big paddle move on the black tape. We've seen a lot of attempts on the first blue-black. Linnea got very close to breaking some beta as well. Just trying to fill you in. We got a bunch of
exciting
Naveiv heads again in the chat.
Naveiv heads back
They're
again.
back. Yep. Our chat is once again
Where'd the Kurt heads go, Kurt?
They're gone.
They were the original
the
heads.
original heads. Yeah.
The time has come and gone. For the
Disbanded.
It's a different era.
All right. As Vlad falls out of frame,
I liked
at the
this
moment.
tape a lot. This blue tape.
the blue tape. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's really cool. Tatiana climb. Okay. We welcome our next climber, Leo. Leo is back for another on-site night. He's been climbing for a year and 4 months. He'll be on the green tape circuit, but as we know from Leo, he climbs everything. So we're going to see him do green, then blue, then probably black.
That's impressive.
He
I
says
envy that level of capacity. That is.
the fun fact is I only climb green tapes because other
ones are too
ones
hard.
are too hard, which is a lie because he's going to flash his green tape here, watching top left.
Yeah,
Everyone
we're seeing
watching.
it happen in
He's
real
going to flash.
time.
I'm not going to commentator curse. He's going to flash. He's going to come down, immediately
I'm not
look at the
commentator's curse. Proceeds to attempt to commentator's curse. And there's the flash.
There's the flash from Leo.
Is he going to
Linnea
even take a
taking
moment
big
before
cut
going
loose,
into the
top right
blue?
corner of
No,
the
none at
screen.
all. But
No,
he
he's
will
straight
brush.
on blue.
Okay,
With the
so
brush.
all
He's
right,
got
I
the
could
brush
not
out.
figure this part out where Linnea's at.
So this is get in the feet, sink low. You should have saw the way Vlad did it.
Get in the feet. What,
Yes.
the down feet?
No,
the down feet.
The
In the
down,
exact
down.
words of Brandon earlier, you go up and then go down.
Yes.
I was able to tell that I was going to have to go down,
Yes.
but it was the
the
how
how.
of that. Which
So
feet are you referring to?
The jib that we put on that hold that you kick your foot over.
Yes.
You get into that and you kind of like sink all the way under and
It's-
then do this cross to the horn.
So just using that foot.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right.
But
I
the
was
way-
using that foot, but I was not able to
the way
do
Vlad did
what
it
you
was
just
he
said.
went all the way to like the hold under the horn
Oh,
with his
yeah?
right hand and then just swung into the zone with his left hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was wild. So
Where
maybe
was
we'll see
his
that again.
Where was his left hand swinging from?
His
The-
left hand was from
from
that,
the- oh my God,
yes.
wow.
I know, yeah. It was
Okay, that's
a
cool.
banana is out of reach, but and not something that I'm blessed with, but I take that up with my parents. I blame
Mom
them.
and Dad, I have some inquiries.
Exactly.
I have some questions. I got some complaints. Oh,
Ooh.
we have the next
Oh.
victim of our clear hold.
Oh, clear hold.
Staring at it
I call
in
it
confusion,
the
dismay.
whoosh counter.
The
amount of
whoosh
time.
counter.
Yeah, the amount of times your hands go whoosh over the hold. That's 2.
Yeah.
That's 2 on the whoosh counter. Would we have a graphic for that, Danny?
Hang on.
Nice. We're making this in real time. Thank
This is,
goodness.
Let's,
Nice.
really-
let's try not to put too much extra pressure.
No,
Is
no,
it
let's do it.
I think it's
All of
Stinger.
it.
I think
All
that's
the pressure.
Okay, hang on. Let me see
Number
if I can
3 on the
whoosh.
whoosh counter.
The number 3.
No,
But he made
I
contact
can't
with
whoosh.
that
You
zone.
can't whoosh,
We
okay.
cannot whoosh.
I can only whoosh to another scene. Hang on. Oh,
Ooh, Larry
Ooh,
again
Larry
going for the
spins
spin.
it. Oh, goodness.
That's a great
Oh
send
my
from Larry.
God.
Wow.
Really bold. Nice.
is anybody doing anything crucial right now? Here, I'll whoosh for you. There's a whoosh.
Nice.
Okay, and then we're gonna whoosh right back.
Whooshing right back.
A double whoosh.
Double whoosh. Okay, we got Leo on the crux move of this black holds. Ooh, he's understood what is needed to happen, like move your left hand and your right hand at the same time. He's got the momentum, so let's see if you can figure that out.
Press in with the left.
Exactly,
With the left
yeah.
hand.
Yeah, yeah. You got
if,
close on it
if,
too,
If
just-
I had started on the blue tapes, I think I might have got that
For sure.
move.
I think you needed one more
I was
attempt.
really close to it, but
We should have bullied you a little bit harder.
yeah. If only
I tried. I was trying all week, chat, to tell Danny not to get on
I
green.
climbed the blues.
You
did.
I
you
did.
You
You did.
kind of did.
I kind of did.
Yeah.
I topped one.
You topped 1.5.
I
We
would have
called-
topped another one if I had climbed them.
Yeah, we
but
called your score
I
1.5
called time.
tops. So
Although nobody did call time on me.
I yelled as loud as I could without peaking the audio. I tried. But
rules.
for a good moment, we were like, are we going to do it? Nah, someone else will do it, I'm sure.
All right, Leo. Let's see if he figures out this move, because this will be the first time we see somebody another whoosh.
With a minute
don't-
left.
Linnea is still climbing.
There it is.
Oh, you got
there it is. You got it.
There it is.
Yep. Very, very coordinated. You want
then
both hands
standing
landing.
onto
Yes,
that.
you're standing on dual text.
On
So
the
right
dual
now
te-
he's standing on no
Ooh.
texture.
Okay, wouldn't have topped this.
Nice, and he
Would
manages.
not have thought to do that.
need
Would
to
have been trying to
believe,
stand on the grippy part underneath is what I would have been doing.
Nice work from Leo. So that's the blue. Let's see if he has time to get on the black. You only have 40 seconds, so
That's all the time he needs.
that's all the time you need.
And there you go. Not taking a
He's
lot
on.
of rest.
Yeah. Leo likes to get his money's worth with this competition. He gets as much climbing done as humanly possible. Jason pulling on for one more attempt. See if we get a whoosh or a stick.
My money's on stick.
Oh, so
so
close.
close.
So close. But he's figuring that out. 15 seconds. You got enough time for one more. Linnea,
believe.
one last attempt. Top right corner of your screen. Let's see if
So
she
then
can
it's
cross
cross
in.
the left hand.
Cross the left hand in.
yeah. Oh, it's
Exactly
fatal.
like that. Yeah.
So
Faith in the
scary.
whoosh.
Oh, so close. So close. And that might be time.
That may be.
Speaking of time, is this Pink Floyd's Time that we're listening to?
Yeah, and by the way, nothing gets me psyched up to get on the wall and climb as hard as I can like the Eagles' classic peaceful easy feeling. Nothing in the world gets my blood pumping.
Danny, did you know that that's my favorite Eagles song about taking it easy? Do you know what my second favorite Eagles song about taking it easy is?
Okay, we've done this before, and I think I messed it up last time.
So my
Is it-
second favorite song by the Eagles about taking it easy is Take It Easy.
It is,
My
okay.
first favorite song about taking it easy by the Eagles is Peaceful
Peaceful
Easy
Easy
Feeling by the Eagles.
See, last time I said take it easy, and then you were mad at me because I ruined your joke.
You did,
But I
yes.
thought there was
You
no
can't
other
steal the
possible
punchline.
answer to the question.
Christian is joining us on the mats. Christian's been climbing for about a year. He climbs here at Reach Indoor Climbing. He's going to be on the blue tape circuit tonight.
He was part of the study
Oh
clinic,
my
wasn't
goodness.
he?
He worked
Kurt,
at
Kurt,
the
Kurt, does
clinic.
Brandon ever sigh at you like that when
Oh,
you're doing
constantly.
it?
But
While
I'm
I
an
wasn't here,
exhausting
were you
climber.
getting the commentary?
Just
sigh
on
from
the
Brandon?
daily with Kurt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an exhausting climber.
Danny, I got to read this fun fact because this is really pertinent.
Let's hear it.
Do you remember Christian's? Do you remember Christian's fun fact from last month? It was about the clown named Doodoo. He was like,
Excuse me?
yeah, he was.
Oh.
He did like a magic show with Doodoo the clown.
Yeah, okay, yes. Yes.
This clears up all of our inquiries about
Okay,
that.
we- I
Fun
think
fact
we had a
about
lot.
Christian: Doodoo the clown is real, and real is underlined
I need
twice.
to take a look at that.
That's the fun fact?
That's the fun
it
fact.
just says
Real.
Doo-Doo the clown is real?
is
Yeah,
it?
so the fact
I'm really
is
glad that you remembered the context because I would not have remembered that. And then that would have
Doodoo
just
the clown
been
is
very
real.
unwell.
kind of a
And that was it.
horrifying omen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Chat.
have just been a strange
I've got some
statement
bad
to
news.
read.
Doodoo
the clown is real.
Is real.
He roams the streets.
He might show up
Notify
at your
Amber
house when you least expect it.
Rest easy, folks.
If you don't follow Reach Indoor Climbing right now, Doodoo the clown will be coming for you.
I think we got some
Yes.
climbers on the wall right now.
subscribe
Do
to
we?
the YouTube.
Yeah, there's some climbing.
There's some climbing happening.
Christian's on problem number 1. Flo's on problem number 2. This is a Dino white holds problem, top right corner of your screen.
Naveed on 3.
Naveed on 3. Naveed heads, come on. This is Naveed's chance. He's got to flip.
The Naveiv heads are going off in the chat.
That's good. That's good. He's going to flip into an undercling, but he's got to stand up as he flips.
I don't like that.
See, I'm glad I did the green tapes because that green tape number 3 was so much fun.
Yeah, that was really cool.
With the glass hold.
I'm so happy we have that hold in our arsenal for
Is
the next
that
little
is
while.
it new? Did you just get it?
So Aiden, one of our new setters, he bought it when he was at Youth Worlds in China. It's made by a company called Gecko King, which is like a main hold supplier out of China. I don't know why you need that fact, but you have it now. You're welcome, chat. And he bought it for a nominal price, stuck it in his suitcase, and then we finally found a use for it here
Wow.
tonight.
I'm so
Here
tempted
comes
to try
Christian,
after the comp.
who has also figured out to stand on the dual text and has just topped
That's awesome.
blue tape number 1.
That's really great work from Christian. Yeah. We might see 4 tops from Christian tonight with the blue. I don't want to commentate a curse. Sorry.
Oh, you've
Sorry.
already done
Too late.
You've already
Sorry.
done it.
Sorry, everyone.
You've only gone and
Sorry,
done it.
Christian. More importantly, sorry, Doodoo the clown.
He's coming after
We
you. now,
have
Brad.
at this point, I assume we're going to just get the expanded universe lore of Doo-Doo the Clown in all of Christian's fun
Every
facts
month,
from here
Christian,
on out.
if you're listening to this, I want a new Doodoo the clown fact.
I'm
Lord.
predicting that eventually we find out that Christian is Doo-Doo the Clown.
Do you think,
That's
do you
my
think one day
prediction.
The
he'll
plot
show
twist.
up as Doodoo and climb?
Yeah,
That would
he'll
be
climb as
phenomenal.
He'll
Doo-Doo.
register as Doodoo the clown, and his fun fact is
Yeah.
that Christian is real.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Vlad
that's a
is
send
topping.
from Vlad. Nice.
Fantastic.
Up on his feet on those 2 volumes.
This was a fun one
And
too.
he sent that
Yeah, that's
facing
cool.
out. You did that. You faced in when you said
That
that.
was
did you
I
not?
this I did I
did
yeah I
Vlad do
did
the
face
spin?
in.
He did not do the spin.
I-
There's multiple ways. You can
Yeah.
spin into the corner, Danny, just so you know. You
I
can
coulda
spin
spun into the corner.
afterwards, Yeah.
The start of that one was very tricky,
I
and
think
then
we're
after
just
that
down
it was
to
okay.
flow on problem 2 if you want to zoom
Now,
in.
for the
Whoosh
Naveiv
on
heads in
over.
the chat, I want to say
Oh,
as
we got
somebody
Naveiv on problem 3.
who has been climbing black tapes and had done black tapes in the comp, they are very, very complicated.
Yeah.
Do not be hard on your boy Naveiv.
Yeah, exactly.
He's trying his best.
Yeah.
He's doing what he can. But
Go easy on Naveiv. Hashtag easy on Naveiv.
Easy on Naveiv. If you want to blame
Hashtag
anyone,
justice for Naveiv.
blame the Sixers.
All right.
Let's see
Naveed's
it,
last
Naveiv.
attempt here.
Come on, Naveiv. I think he's gotten a zone.
Flo's
going to
try and jump up again. He's definitely gotten a zone, yeah.
And if not,
Flipping
there it is
into
now.
that undercling. Ooh, nice.
Now, would it be easier to go into the sloper or into the
I think
little
it's easier to
crimp
go to
there?
the sloper. It's more body tension that way, but it's less reachy that way.
I see.
Okay, we are welcoming our next climber on the mats. It is Carl. Carl has been climbing for 1 month more than the last on-site night.
Wow. Is this,
For
is this another
night,
one of the
1 month.
1
more?
month more.
Is
Yeah.
this another member of the dynasty?
The dynasty, yes. The raffle winning dynasty.
Power they possess is unreal.
Yeah, so the fun fact about Carl, it says, I've been on TV for ... Wait for it ...
I'm
Turn
waiting.
over.
Oh,
I'm going to turn the
goodness.
page. Unicycling.
Oh, wow.
Unicycling.
Did they not mention
There's
that
some
previously?
deep lore on this stream at this
Yes,
point.
yeah. This stream has
We're
a
gonna-
lot of characters.
We're gonna need a wiki
Yes.
soon enough.
Chat, get on it.
Chat.
Get on it
Linnea,
now.
Carl, and Torbin, who's coming up next, are a family, and I know two things about them. I know a lot of
unicycling
things about them,
raffling
but I know
winners.
two main things. One, unicycling. Two, they win every raffle. So those two things are like main facts about the horror dynasty.
Do
okay.
you think it's correlated?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the more
The more you
unstable your method of transportation is, the more you're likely to win gambling. you can take that to the
Just-
bank.
The more
is-
unstable your method of transportation is,
The
more
more likely you're going to win at gambling.
Brandon
Wow.
2025.
Yeah.
yeah, that's quite the formula.
That is
It's like
it's a hot
X
take.
X over wheels
This
times
win.
times raffle.
this is why
wins.
Brandon only ever goes anywhere on a stilt rickshaw.
All right. Jason's finishing this climb. I don't want to jinx it. He's got one hand on the finish. He's got to finish up. Linnea
Linnea
finishing the
tops
climb.
as well.
That's a top for Jason too. Nice.
Did he skip the zone?
He did go to zone, and then
Oh.
he just used it very briefly.
So
I
we just
see.
had. Do we just have two tops?
We do. We
so
do.
we're on the top. We're 1 and 2 now.
We're 1 and 2. Wow, I messed up, chat.
No, you didn't, Brandon.
No, I did.
No, you didn't. No.
What did you do?
No?
No, you didn't mess up.
That's Torbin on the mats.
Oh,
That
did
is
you?
Torbin.
Yeah,
Oh,
I said
you
Carl's
did.
thing, but it's Torbin on the mats. I did mess up. See, even I'm capable
Oh,
of making
no.
mistakes in this world.
And when Brandon's finished with a fun fact, he throws it on the floor.
Yeah.
So
there is
there's
no
no
time.
getting
There's no
Carl's
chance.
back.
Okay, so Torbin here on the left side of your screen, as we watch Leo as well decimate this blue tape problem.
Wow.
He's been climbing for 3 to 4 years. He's climbing the blue tape circuit. He can't come up with enough fun facts, so
You should have said something about unicycling.
he should have. Oh, he almost made that crossover stick as well.
He's using his foot on the.
He is. That's a new beta.
Hot off the
Okay,
press.
so I wish I had seen that. I missed Leo make his way down.
Yeah, Leo got past zone. He's able to get to the volume. There's a jug under that volume that you can use, but you really have to do this crazy bicep lock off to get into your feet.
Now the bright side, Danny, it's all right that you missed it because it's posted later, no?
Yes.
We can always
I can
watch
go
it again
back and watch
afterwards.
again.
Oh, I'm watching this.
And people who climb on the wall, I personally do this.
It will-
I watch back.
Since we're streaming to YouTube now, it will just remain on
Automatically
YouTube.
upload.
We won't even have to
No,
You
go
don't
and
have to
post
wait
no
it.
for me
wait
to
time.
do my job, which
Revolutionary.
normally takes anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, in this case, it was the full month.
Oh
My bad.
gosh.
I might have posted the last VOD yesterday. Whoops.
Oopsies.
I'm busy, all right? I just set up provincials.
Yeah, you've been busy.
Things are happening. What else did I do?
Well,
I did nothing this month.
Now we've solved
I
that
wouldn't say
problem.
that.
Now you don't need to do anything.
There we go. Torbin, get this move. Get the cross.
I think I remember Carl's fun fact, however.
I do.
Yeah,
We don't have to say it again.
got you.
Chat, just rewind
say it
5
for
minutes
us?
if
Yeah.
you want to hear any information about Carl.
Ah, so close.
1 minute left for both Leo and Torbin.
That move is really far. When you're on the wall and you look at it, you're like, oh, that's
I was
far
watching you
away.
dangle, just kind of
That's-
stare
yeah.
at the distance
And
you
the
would have had to
thing about that
traverse.
black hold and the volumes is that it pushes your hips away from the wall, so it's really
Yeah.
hard to get in close, which you really want to do.
So
Okay,
what
watch
Leo did
Watch
was
Leo.
it was heel hook on that other hold.
He did, yeah.
And then he just got both hands to the zone.
Walking his feet down, he's got to come all the way down to this undercling with his left hand.
Yeah.
We're going to be seeing a lot of that tonight, too.
If you don't hit that undercling, I think we're going to see exactly what we just saw.
For sure.
Like, you can't, and it's blind, so you just have to, like.
Oh, it's blind?
It is very blind.
You have to hit that thing perfect, and then
trust you're
you'll
get
stay
it.
on, or otherwise
he's also
you're
going for the left hand.
He went for the left hand. He almost got it in the last go, too.
Oh, I missed that. I was watching the climb on the right.
All right. Danny and Kurt, guess who we got on the mats next?
Is it? Hang on. I'm gonna. It's Now I've genuinely forgotten. I've honestly forgotten the name. It's Carl.
It's
Yeah.
Carl. There we go.
We got there.
And he unicycled on TV.
He unicycled on TV with Doo-Doo the Clown.
But he revealed that with drama.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to flip over his card and everything.
Christian on problem 2, Flo on problem 3, and chat, give it up one more time for Naveiv. Naveed's swan song on problem number 4.
I believe in Naveiv on number 4.
I believe in Naveiv.
I believe he got it.
I believe in a thing called Naveiv.
Naveiv.
What
What a song to
We
play.
did just have I Believe in or Believe in Love by
Yeah.
the Beatles. So are we going to release our own version called Believe in Naveiv?
Believe in Naveiv. Oh, that's his own for Naveiv?
Oh, come on.
That's his own for Flo.
Naveiv
Carl's
and
working
Flo.
his way up to zone 2. Christian just having a really good read at this problem because it's like 175 moves long.
Borderline and essay. He makes the span as well. Barely.
So the intended
gonna
beta
have
for
to
this
pop
was
for
to
this one.
I
Oh.
was thinking of,
Yeah.
having a
What
little bail,
happened?
having a little think.
That's nervy up there.
Yeah, it is. It's high. The intended beta to do for that move is to palm down with your left hand and jump up with your right hand to that finish hold. He's got this one for sure, chat.
He
And
has
with
the
your
time.
help, he'll definitely do this one.
Send your love and thoughts and prayers, your positive affirmations,
Exactly.
your vibes,
Send good vibes.
always.
Oh, Christian's got the unlock. He's got the
Oh,
unwind.
yes. So
Yeah.
impressive.
He's going to walk his right hand down to the undercling.
He was using a little toe hook on the undercling there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and he got it.
And I think this is the hardest move in the blue tape circuit here we're about to watch. Let's see if he can do it.
Dropping down.
Oh, I don't know
with
that he's
his
going to
hand.
use the undercling with
He's
his
gotta
hand.
use it.
It looks like he's trying something else here.
He doesn't have to use it. You can do whatever you want in this world, but
He doesn't want to use it.
it makes life a lot easier if you use it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking at it now. I'm not sure. I think he was thinking about going to the right,
It's
and
a
now
strange,
he's realized I gotta get under there with
it's
it.
a strange thing because you don't often do hard down climb moves in climbing. You normally just go up.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of this.
You
Why
have
are we here? To go up.
Usually, yeah.
This is going down.
But then you have to go down, and sometimes you have to go sideways.
Sometimes
too.
side to side. Maybe a diagonal
and
every once in a
forth?
while.
Oh, goodness. How many directions are we moving in?
Flo just needs to get some weight over her left foot.
Yes,
there you go.
look at
There's the
that.
second last hold.
Come
She
on,
just
Flo.
needs to do either a cross or stand confidently in your feet. There's one hand.
Yes.
Trying different beta here.
He's going for the step up.
She's got it. Well done, Flo.
He did
Nice.
a little bit of a thumb press off
That's a
that,
top for Flo.
If I remember
toe as
correctly,
well.
this is like Flo's been climbing for like a month.
Yeah.
2 months
And,
now.
2 months now.
2 months
Yep.
now.
This is the
And
second month for Flo.
second time in it. It's very impressive. Awesome stuff from Flo.
Come on, Naveiv. We
Really
believe
nice
in
work
you.
for Flo.
We believe in you,
Okay,
brother.
come on, Naveiv.
Oh, look at the
Bottom right,
reach.
just spanning out.
Look at the reach.
Spanning out.
2 hands.
Oh,
yes.
top.
That
is a
it.
top from Naveiv.
Naveiv heads rejoice.
Naveiv heads.
Wow.
See it. Show
Your
show
boy
your
got a
love and
top.
affirmation.
Nicely done.
All right, we are on
Celebrate.
problem 1 and 2 now, I believe. Carl on 1 and Christian on 2. Chat.
Chat's going off.
Chat is.
I can't really see the
Chat
chat 'cause
needs
I'm
to
on an
chill.
angle. Let me see here.
We moved to YouTube, and the chat just blew
Just
up.
blows up. You take one step away from Jeff Bezos, and you pay for it dearly. Can we go to
Is
1 and 2?
Naveiv getting back on the wall?
Naveed's getting a video,
Oh, okay.
I'm
so we're
assuming in
going
the
to
bottom
skip
right
to
corner. some sort of Instagram type situation
So we
happening.
got 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
I see apparently somebody
You know what?
somebody
I'm
left.
not gonna cut right
for
now
the
'cause
anime
Christian's doing
club, and
cool
there seems
stuff.
to be disdain about that in the chat.
Nice. That's.
Very.
You know what that is? That sounds like a not me problem.
Sounds like an issue, not an issue me.
Exactly. All right, 1 minute left for Christian. Let's see if he can get this walk down. Maybe going for a campus. Oh, no, getting his feet back on. The thing about this problem is it exhausts you. You can get maybe 1 or 2 good attempts on it, but then
It's
you're
burning.
just tired afterwards.
It is
Yeah,
very,
he
very
looks-
burny.
He looks a little drained.
What
It's
does
so long.
what does that second blue tape climb have in common with the Senator of Vermont?
I don't know where you're going with this.
It's Bernie.
It's Bernie.
Oh!
Feel the burn. And if you fall, it'll sand the rough texture.
It was fine as it was. The joke didn't need to be workshopped.
It was well cooked and we burned it.
We burnied it.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'll be here all night. Carl, last attempt from Carl, unicycling his way up this
And I think
white
Naveiv
hold
got his
white
video.
tape climb, green tape climb. Naveiv got his video, yeah. Chat, don't you worry. Naveiv gave this a second go.
And
He
got
sent it one more time.
Can
And that'll
confirm.
likely be time for Carl.
That is going to be time for everybody.
We're going to welcome our next climber, and I'm going to make sure I'm correct.
Yes, let's
I wanna
let's
just-
double check.
Willy-nilly call out people here.
Our next climber is named Willy Nilly.
His fun fact is that he also knows Duty the Clown. He actually
Alex
went to
is our
climbing
next
school with
climber.
him.
Alex has been climbing for 3 years. He'll be on the black tape circuit tonight. I don't think I've seen Alex before, so this is a new climber.
A new addition
New
to the
addition.
comps. And if you want to be a new addition to the comps, you can come on in to Reach Indoor Climbing in beautiful Aurora, Ontario.
You could come
and
right now.
You could be climbing these very climbs this very
Beautiful
week.
Aurora.
So come on in, and you can be in the next comp next month, first Friday of every month. Is there going to be one next month? There is,
There
right?
will be one next
Hope
month.
so.
Yeah. I don't take days off. I don't take
Really
months
don't.
off.
You
Come
should.
on. Nah.
For
Alex.
me, it's ironic, but you got to take care of yourself.
Alex has a black belt in Taekwondo, but he
Oh.
can't fight, and I can't swear on this stream, but he said he can't fight
Let me see.
for
Let me
nothing.
See. Oh, I see. I see.
Torbin
So
has made the zone here.
Make peace,
and
not
is
war, people.
working
Exactly.
out this.
As somebody who used to teach kickboxing for a while, make
There-
peace.
there
not
you
war.
go.
It's not worth it.
Linnea passes zone, getting this stand-up move. Nice, making that look very casual. This might be a flash from
so
Linnea.
confident on that stand-up.
Super calm on that stand-up. Yep, that's a flash from Linnea. Alex able to work his hands across the volume.
Leo brushing like a professional.
It's on Twitch.
YouTube.
Yeah. Aaron, can you change the music?
Change the music.
We're doing
to
a quick
just not
music
best.
change because
Just gave me a full-on heart attack.
nice.
Are you sure you're live? I don't think you're live. I was like, oh no.
We switched
I don't
from
know,
Twitch
chat,
to
are we live?
YouTube, so now we've had people ask us if we're live because they went to our Twitch and didn't see us.
I mean, I fell prey to that myself
Yeah.
earlier. I was trying to share the link and couldn't find it.
Yeah. Who do we have left? We have Leo on blue tape problem 3. Linnea's trying the green tape problem 4 because she flashed blue tape, so why not? Torbin's on the red holds problem number 2. And we have Alex still working out problem number 1.
I love watching the calm moments of climbers just really thinking
Mm-hmm.
while
Yeah.
they're on the wall, planning through what they want to do.
Especially to the super chill Paul McCartney songs.
We do need something a little bit
We're
more.
going more upbeat. I tried to choose upbeat classic rock. That's what the playlist said. But then we had like some of the most mellow, like peaceful,
little
easy
too classic.
feeling by the Eagles is not upbeat classic rock.
That was my favorite one, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of my favorite tunes, so I was enjoying the music quite
Yeah,
a
it was
lot.
a good time.
That one really did
I'll
make me
listen to
laugh.
it when I'm like sitting on a Muskoka chair in like Algonquin Park on vacation.
That one
but
did make me laugh quite a lot.
Yeah.
And then, Time by Pink Floyd also.
That was also
A
super
lot of really
relaxed.
good pump-up tunes.
Linnea's going for all 4 problems on this zone.
Is
She got
she?
the green tape, got in the white tape, got in the blue tape, black tape, black tape.
Black tape,
black
black tape, black tape, black tape,
We are so
black
out of sync.
tape.
We tried and failed miserably.
Yeah, we did our best. See what
Who's
Alex
left? We
tries to
still
do
got
here.
3.
1, 2, and 3. So Alex is trying to stand up into this undercling and then flip his hand, as we saw Larry try and do. Larry successfully did, I must say.
Leo's doing the same thing.
Leo's just going for all
climbing
4.
everything?
Yeah.
I really like that blue tape number 3 as well.
Yeah, that was a really cool
That
one.
was a great.
Very balancy.
Yeah,
Even the
just
start, you can really
hug the wall and slab it out.
yeah,
I
you can
enjoyed
rack
that
up
one
some
a lot.
attempts, and we will see that tonight. People racking up some attempts on that start move.
If you don't get your foot as far away from the wall as you can to start that one, you're going to fall off.
We'll handle that
We'll
when we
cross
get
that
to it
bridge when we get to
in
it.
about 30 seconds. No. Sorry, we're having our own conversation.
We're down
It's an
to
inside joke.
we're down to 1
We are down to just one. Just one.
for 20 seconds.
All right. This gets to give us a. My gosh, I can't
It's all
speak.
right. It's okay.
This gives us a better look at how small these holds are. They're very tiny. It's a very aggressive climb,
Very sharp.
very sharp, and your feet are very bad. As Alex walks off the mats, we welcome our next climber. Want to make sure that I'm not calling someone early. I'm not. DJ. Hit it, DJ. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure he gets that all the time. DJ, how long you been climbing? He
Just
says
walked in.
he just walked in.
Good
So
for
this
him.
is his first time ever, according to the sheet. Do I believe it?
No.
Not at all.
What circuit?
Blue.
Oh yeah, okay.
If he just walked in, he's going to have a really not
Gonna be a
fun
tough time
Yeah.
climbing blue for the first.
I do like his sweater, however.
I don't even know what this says or know if I want to read it.
Sometimes I blink extra. Is his
Extra.
fun fact.
Sometimes I blink extra.
What's the appropriate amount of times to blink?
I'm
182.
something tells me this is
182.
this is
182.
Settle down.
blinking oh, because yeah, okay.
Because the band.
Can't see it.
I'm making a reference.
I thought you were falling apart.
No.
So did I. I was a tad concerned. I was worried he was going to look back at me and just blinking nonstop.
I feel like we might need a young person to explain to us what blink extra means. I feel like that might
Blink
be slang
extra?
that
Do you
none
think
of
it's
us
slang?
know.
Do you think it's just like Gen Alpha slang that we're
I-
not getting?
I think so. I think
he's
that's
just
a
trying to
real
say
possibility.
He blinks one more time than explicitly necessary.
DJ looks like our age.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
I'm just
Well, maybe not
making a
then.
guess here, but
Maybe
anyway. DJ?
maybe it doesn't mean anything.
Let me know
DJ, the man of
what
mysteries.
you mean. What you mean by that. We have Carl, problem 2, black holds green tape. I like this one a lot. Involves a really cool, like, almost paddle into the corner. Christian's finishing up, making quick work of problem number 3. And Flo on problem number 4 now has her hand on the zone hold.
Christian does tend to do fairly well on more slabby and technical climbs.
Christian, yeah, I would call him an all-arounder because even on those overhangs, he got pretty far, the furthest so far on this problem number 2, the red.
He really has.
Nice, there's the cross.
Such a controlled
Bring the hand out to
reach
palm.
over, palm
Use it to
pressing
get
on
a
the volume.
flag or a knee. I love
A
the technical
knee.
knee. We love a good knee.
There it is.
That's a send from Christian.
A knee.
That's 2 out of the 4 problems from Christian so far.
A
Carl,
knee.
eyeing up another attempt. I love this move. You got to swing your foot and then pop over and then kick the foot over again.
It seems like it's fairly
That-
hard to initiate, though.
It is. Yeah.
That second green tape was very fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, this move, the starting position surprised me a little. I
It's a
looked at it
tricky
and thought,
move.
oh yeah, okay, I see what that is. And then you get on and you're like, oh, this is actually set so this is pretty awkward
Exactly, yeah.
for where your feet have to be.
We had that hold the other way at first, but we figured give them an extra move, give them something to learn. We're all about learning here.
The chat, speaking of learning, the chat says that they just Googled it and it says blinking is good for you.
Nice.
And that adults blink more than babies.
Oh, good.
Well, look at us.
But somebody should tell those babies that it's good for them.
Yeah.
Tell those babies to blink more.
Idiot
But they-
babies.
Come on.
They literally don't know anything.
Exactly.
Can't believe it.
Bet they can't even climb.
So what's your vitriol? Is that your whole beef against babies, Brandon?
Yeah,
Is
if there's
that
any
they can't
babies in the
climb?
chat listening to this, I'm very sorry.
They don't blink enough and they can't climb.
There he goes, Carl with the
Goo
top.
goo gaga, I'm sorry.
Awesome top from Carl.
Nice, Carl gets the top.
Oh, I see somebody I recognize on the bench there.
Oh, good.
Oh,
yeah,
there's
it's
somebody
Toby.
else still on the wall. I thought we were down to 2, but
We're
I
just
was
down
wrong.
to 2, 1 and 4.
We are now down to 2.
Yeah. 2 climbers.
I went
1 and
prematurely
4.
down to 2, and then somebody came back. It all worked out. We
We're
didn't
good.
miss anything.
We're good. Don't worry, chat. Chat, calm down. All right? I don't need you attacking me every
Don't
which
think they
angle.
are.
No, they're pretty quiet.
But I do see that
I bet
somebody
babies
bets
could climb.
could climb. I mean,
I
how
think
well, I feel, is the
I think
question
you
at
learn
hand.
to climb before you learn to walk,
It's true.
right? Like the
You
first
do.
thing you do, you have a nephew.
I do.
You haven't.
He
know a baby.
He is a baby, and he definitely can climb.
All right. Baby comp win.
Nice.
To the point that it's quite terrifying to stop looking at him for any amount
Oh,
of time.
gosh.
It's like, oh, he's climbed right up that thing.
When I was very young, I used to climb on top of the fridge because my mom would hide a container of brown sugar.
Yes.
And I remember this being my first memory. I was like 3 or 4 years old, climbing to the top of the fridge, just like crimping like the edge of the fridge and kind of like walking up it. And I would be sitting on top of the fridge eating brown sugar.
Just new proper
Didn't
technique
know
out the
he was
womb, huh?
already using climbing slang as well.
Yeah.
Already knew what he had to do.
But Mom, I said at 3, I got to send this fridge for some brown sugar. That's what we used to call brown sugar back in the 90s. Back in
Brown
1993.
Yeah, it was a complex system of slangifying words
Brown sugar.
that still holds as a classic to this day.
It does. It does.
Just to remove one syllable.
Lincoln Park's One Step Closer is playing.
Now we're talking.
And as we're one step closer to the edge, we are one climber closer to the end.
Wow.
Really?
No, we're nowhere near the end. We've got
Well, we are one climber closer
we
to the end,
technically
though.
are one climber closer. We're welcoming Toby onto the mats. Toby has been climbing on and off for 15 years. That's a lot of years.
Wow.
They are climbing the green tape circuit with the possibility of changing if needed. And
To blue,
I
hope.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm taking a while to read. Their writing is fantastic. I'm just a poor reader, and there's a lot of words. Fun fact, in high school, I'm reading this as them. In high school, I first joined and then helped run a Shakespeare club called the Principals Players. There we go. I had to study Shakespeare at university, so.
To be or not to be?
The principal
To be honest, it was to be.
Really?
Yeah, it was to be. That was the answer.
In the end, it was.
In the end, it was all to be.
Although not for that particular guy.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Toby is making very quick work of this white holds green tape problem. This should be a.
Oh!
I don't want to jinx it.
You almost
I
did
didn't
it.
Jinx it. It was a flash.
You almost got
It was a
him.
flash. I didn't jinx it. There wasn't a chance of me jinxing that. I nailed it.
Toby on blue.
Alex.
Putting it out there. Toby on blue.
Yeah, Toby's likely going to swap out to blue. We'll see. They're back from multiple months off of on-site nights. So we're welcome to have them back. We are happy to have them back. I don't know.
We're welcome.
We're welcome.
We're welcome
We're
to have them back.
ecstatic.
I'm welcome to welcome them back onto the mats. Who do we have on 2? Alex on 2, Torbin on 3, and Leo's going for his every problem must go immediately on zone 4.
Do you think one day he'll get oh gosh, I got to do some quick math here.
16.
30. Do you think he'll get a 32 tops?
There's only 16 problems. Kurt.
Oh.
4
Well,
times
what if
4.
he does it
Before-
twice? This is why I'm not in math. Tax season's coming up. It's not looking good.
I'll give a free 2-week membership. I had to think about that because I didn't know how much I want to gamble to anyone that gets 32 tops at an on-site night. You heard it here first.
You have to sign up twice.
Yeah,
You have to sign up twice. You have to do them all.
exactly.
The
You have to
reach
get
challenge.
off of problem number 4. Ooh, Alex is trying to skip up to zone. Possible. We
And
saw
that
Larry
would
try
be
it.
for half price on a single month of membership.
That'd be for half price of off of your tax, off of
This
a
seems all,
month
this seems all
membership,
very legitimate.
with the purchase of a 3-month membership.
I hope you guys were writing that down.
Torbin with the top.
Torbin tops. Top for Torbin. Tippy top for Torbin.
Okay. I have to keep in mind that Brandon's been at this for longer than I have.
I have been here
I
since
think I should have got him a large coffee.
8:30 in the morning.
Oh,
we are
goodness.
getting close to 8:30 at night.
It's fine. The zoomies will
Tippy
kick in.
tops
Tippy
for
top
Torbin.
for Torbin.
Do you
Tips
think he
of
was
his
on
fingers,
his tippy
tips
toes?
of his toes.
Yeah.
Ooh, Alex with a very, very powerful looking move there.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Nails the shoulder. Let's
Oh
see if we
my
can get that
God.
foot up.
Come on.
Oh my goodness, that is.
That looks insane.
A
You say that the
disgusting amount of body
intention's a
tension.
paddle for that?
The intention is to swing over, paddle, and get up to the zone using that paddle.
We're watching 2 and 4.
Top for Leo.
I think somebody left.
There's so much going
From,
on.
It's
hard
just
to
a
keep
busy
track.
night, you know.
I missed if somebody left from 2, but I think that's it for that.
I think
so
that's it.
let's look at 2 and 4.
6-8.
6'8".
What do we appreciate?
Nice.
Leo and Alex.
Leo Alex. Leo, la, la.
That's who.
Leo, la, la, la.
And Lebo, Lebo, la.
It's really hard to do the speaking part of your job at the end of your shift.
Yeah.
We
We
should
should do the
start-
stream first.
Yeah, we'll
Pre-record everything somehow.
blank wall, just
Travel
Danny and I
through time.
sitting with Kurt hanging out. Oh my goodness, Alex is doing something ridiculous.
Oh wow.
Come on.
That's
And it,
bananas.
it's
That
really
almost
effective.
worked.
It might work.
I think the best part about on-site night is after everyone has done their attempts, everything just opens up, and
And
it's a
then
frenzy
it's a
of
frenzy.
trying to get revenge on the climb.
Exactly.
that you could not
Everyone's
get.
just trying to get the send afterwards.
And then
All
they
right.
stay up for 2 weeks at least afterwards.
You got time.
Yeah, if you want to climb these, you can come in and climb them.
Welcoming our next climber on the mats, Jacqueline. Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, probably.
Jacqueline.
Yeah. Probably not Jacqueline.
Jake Quellen.
Aaron?
Can someone else read this?
I'll read it.
We've officially lost Brendan to the voices.
Jacqueline has been climbing for 3 years, will be climbing the green tapes, and the fun fact is that Jacqueline will fall off every dyno. Let's see if that's true.
Oh, I'm excited to see her try
Did the
the clear
commentators
hold.
curse themselves?
Yes. Oh, on the green tapes.
The green tape,
there's some
yeah.
dynos here for Jacqueline
There's
to
that
fall
clear
off.
hold
Plenty.
coming up for Jacqueline.
Oh.
Jacqueline.
It's okay, Brendan. It's okay. Deep
If it's
breaths.
any consolation to you, the chat is also falling apart because they don't know where Naveiv is.
Naveiv has left, gentlemen.
Chat,
And
I want
ladies.
you to know there's 4 problems.
No. Naveiv will be back.
Yeah, Naveed will be back.
Next
Naveiv will be
month.
back.
Problem number
Next
5.
month
Yeah.
he'll be back.
Stick around. Naveiv will return.
Yeah, Naveed's doing a second round. Clearly.
He's going for that 32 tops.
He heard about it and immediately re-registered.
Oh, DJ's going for the skip.
Oh, using the undercling.
Yeah. I want to see if that works out.
But how?
We tried to break it any which way, but it's pretty
I
physical.
guess, yeah, if you had the reach to get, like, the Vlad reach
Yeah,
to get onto the...
that might be the way.
Then maybe you could
He's looking. He's like,
use your left hand on
where am
the
I supposed to go?
undercling.
Yeah, that is a hold meant to be used for much, 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 much later.
I'm starting to believe that DJ literally did just walk in.
Yeah, maybe he did walk in.
And honestly, to go right on to blue,
Killing
impressive.
Impressive.
I commend that.
In the door on the blue.
If I remember correctly, that's how Tommy got in as well, did he not?
Yeah, we kind of forced. You'll see Tommy coming up soon. We kind of forced Tommy into on-site night the first day he ever came in. Maybe the first or
There he
second day.
goes. Okay, he's figured
There
it
you go.
out.
He's going up. Christian's going up as well. He's on the last move of this blue tape. This will be 3 tops for him.
And there it is.
That's great. 3 tops and 4 zones for Christian. That was a great
That's
score
an
for him.
awesome circuit for Christian.
We get Carl on the whoosh counter.
Oh, Carl gets whooshed.
Let's see it. Or will he stick it?
Will he stick it? Will he get whooshed? Bottom left corner of your screen. Let's
Place
watch
your bets
Carl.
now. Gamble with bits. Wait,
Gamble
no, we're
with-
on YouTube now.
Yeah.
Super chats.
Super
Chat.
chats.
There it is.
Gets
Slip
one
it
hand
right
up there,
off.
but it's pretty bad.
That's one for the whoosh counter.
That's one for the whoosh counter. Danny, are you keeping track?
You both just said it was 1, so I'm thinking you guys are keeping track.
I
what you're
can
talking
barely say the names. All right, you want me to keep track of whooshes as well?
We're down to
We're
2
not
here, right?
inebriated, we swear.
the
We're
climber
down to
on number
DJ
1?
And we're down to Carl. 2
DJ
and 3.
Carl,
Oh,
2 and
DJ's
3.
taking the weighted vest off.
Nice.
The ankle weights are coming off like
Yeah.
he's Rockley.
But the
He's
hat
gonna
stays.
soar up the wall now.
Yes,
He
Carl
needs, he
is
needs the hat
discovering.
for the airflow.
Aerodynamics.
There it
Is that what you're
is.
talking about?
Yep.
There you go. I got you.
You know what I mean.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah, I make the assists.
Thank you.
All right, 1 minute and 40 seconds left. DJ, grabbing some water.
The big gulp.
Big gulp.
This microphone
Carl-
smells like coffee. and
Yeah,
it
that's my
makes,
bad.
and it really makes me want coffee.
That was all me. Now, Danny, you also brushed that clear hold. Why? Why did you do that?
I was just trying to relax myself more than anything. I was like, I don't know.
'Cause there's
I don't
nothing
know.
to brush,
This
I'm
is
telling you that.
horrifying. But then I did think for once, as soon as I did it, I was like, you actually probably want chalk on that hold, if
think-
anything.
So, like, the best strategy for these clear holds, and the World Cup athletes have, like, figured this out, is actually to go up with, like, kind of sweaty hands.
Oh,
Because
Really?
the sweat of your hands will stick to the no texture of the hold.
So
That's interesting.
How would you?
When I went slow,
Yeah.
I was able to
like, kind of-
just
exactly.
use it.
Get
To
something out of it.
just use it.
And we saw
But-
people in forerunning and people earlier today stop fully on that hold. It is possible, but
Wow.
it's very challenging.
I had to go with the left hand.
Yeah,
And
then
then
you
catch
kind of
with the
paddled
right
over
hand,
the
and
right.
just use it the tiniest bit to like tip into the
Exactly.
other hold.
Yeah,
The describing word Carl had just used for that hold is it's like ice.
it's like ice.
Yes.
Yeah. If you ever watch like the
Oh!
DJ taking a big swing off the climb.
Is that
He's got enough time
Yeah,
for one
that
more
is DJ.
attempt. That
took
is
off
DJ.
the sweater?
Yeah. He's tricking you. He's tricking you.
We'll hear
It's hard
all
enough to identify people by name correctly already. Now they start changing clothes midway through.
Take a look at green number 3. And that would be time for our climbers.
Who is up next, Brandon?
We are going to welcome Quinn next. Quinn has a name I can say. No. These are all shoot. These all should be names I can
Yeah,
say.
Jacqueline.
Yeah, I know, Danny. I know.
We got there eventually.
Quinn's been climbing for 1 year this month. Happy anniversary, Quinn. Quinn will be climbing the green/blue. He's going for the double
love
sense. He will try and static every dyno, which I'm really excited to see him on the clear holds. See him static that move.
You are so excited about that hold, and I love
It is
that
one of
for
my
you.
favorite climbs of the night.
It's
I would say.
awesome.
Yeah.
I can't
It's
wait
really
to see
cool.
it just poke up in the middle of climbs now.
I
for
was
sure.
I was pretty psyched to see it myself, and then it feels really cool when you get it. When you're falling off it, you're like, this
Yeah.
is it's just a brand new experience for me in climbing. It's like I've
Totally.
never used one of those.
I've seen it on
Have-
the old Instagrams, but never in the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toby doing some foot high beta to try and skip this paddle move out to the side. Ooh, but it kind of leaves you in this really overextended position, and it makes it pretty challenging to get out of it. It's a lot of body tension there. I think they can pull it off, though. Quinn on problem 1, Alex on problem 3, the black tape compression-y climb. We saw Larry and Brad get pretty close to the top earlier tonight, and Torbin is finishing up on problem number 4. He just needs to get this double press move. Quinn's got one hand on the finish, top left corner. That's a top for Quinn. See if he pops onto the blue tape circuit. Torbin going for a face out. I love the face out betas. Big fan of the face outs.
They're scary though.
Yeah, but then we can see how scared they are.
Just a little bit of Schadenfreude. Never hurt nobody.
Exactly. No fear from Torbin, though.
Did you say that word one more time?
Schadenfreude.
Saften?
Schadenfreude.
It wasn't Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude.
It's
Ah,
Schadenfreude.
Too much of a Bavarian accent.
Nice.
All right. What else is going on?
There's a little bit of background stuff
Oh,
going on.
look at that. Alex almost stuck that move on the black tape,
Toby getting right back
but
up
it looks
on
like he
problem number
took a
2.
pretty good scrape down the arm on the way down.
Oh, on the black tape?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta earn those battle scars.
number 3.
Yeah. Toby electing for that beta with the high heel. Again, think it's possible. It's a little bit more comfortable if you just lean into the swing and pop into the left hand.
Getting
We've got
right back up on number 3.
Yep, Quinn on number 3 coming over. Has Quinn been? Oh, that's not Quinn. That's
not
Alex.
Quinn.
My bad. See, I can't say names. Alex has been doing the double. That's cool.
Come on, Toby. Oh, so close.
Close from Toby. 2 minutes left. Hopefully they take a little bit more time with their breaks just to get some energy back. It's a very physical problem.
This one is a lot of.
It's a lot of
yeah.
moves. And a lot of like compression.
And the mental aspect is
The
cannot be
mental aspect
understated.
is crazy. This
Yeah.
is my first time climbing in a competition, and
Yeah, tell us
the
about that.
amount of like things that I feel like if I was just alone in the gym, I would like not struggle with so much.
For
It's
sure.
the longest 5 minutes of your life.
Yeah, it's like especially this blue problem number 1 when I was doing the blue tape, and there was that move, and I almost stuck it,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that move next time, and I just like. It was all mental. I feel like the reason I didn't get it. I
Yeah.
feel like working on it on my own, I was so close to it that I should have got it the next time. But then, just kind of
So close
freaking
from
out
Alex.
mentally, getting super nervous, looking at the clock constantly. I was like,
Totally.
and then I just burned out.
I always
Keeping your
find
cool.
I've been competing. I've been around a competition or two, Danny,
Say.
in my day. But when I'm competing, I find after I do my first attempt, I look back at the clock and like 4 minutes has elapsed
Yeah.
randomly.
Yeah.
And it's like, how did that happen? Like, I felt like I just got on the climb, I just brushed, but the amount of time you have is so finite. It's so limited, and you really gotta like work well with it.
Yeah, it goes very fast. I was horrified to discover that time had run out on that
On
blue
it?
tape.
Yeah.
'Cause
You just get
I was
so
like, oh my
locked
god, I
in.
topped a blue tape, and then I turned around and I was like, oh,
You're out of
time was
time.
over 10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
One more attempt from Toby. Come on.
And one more from Alex.
One more
correct?
from Alex. Yep. It's be last attempt from Alex.
Getting really
Made very
solid,
quick work with this
moving well.
intro sequence. He's just got to pop over without getting his feet up. Just get over your foot. Ah, that'll be time though.
Just runs out of
Unfortunately,
time. One move before the end.
yeah, super close from Alex though. Okay, we're welcoming our next climber on the mats. Oh my,
Oh my
goodness. Tommy. We mentioned him earlier. Tommy has been climbing for 1 year. He said yes underneath how long you've been climbing for.
I'm not liking this fun fact, Brandon.
He'll be climbing green, and oh my goodness,
Not again.
Not again, Tommy.
Team 1 has a
Fun fact
very
about
bad
Tommy,
track record right now.
He got into another car accident this week.
Oh no!
Tommy has just been magnetized to other cars.
Team 1's been going through a
He's
lot of
try-
pain.
Yeah.
It's because you told him about that rickety transportation.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Tommy heard this
So-
on the way in, and he's like, "If I drive a unicycle to this comp."
He just drives around on roller skates made of magnets.
Exactly.
He's on a giant penny bike.
Yeah. DJ figuring out the start of this problem number 3. It does rack up a lot of attempts if he
Ooh.
can't find the balance point.
I believe in him, though.
Yeah,
He's got
oh,
that
he's
toe
got
hook
it.
on the bottom with his left.
Yep.
It's just about using
Tommy
that core
finishing
tension.
up problem number 1. He's got one hand on the finish. This will likely be a second hand. Nice.
And there it is. Now, how many knee bars or odd techniques do
Yeah,
we think Tommy's
Tommy
gonna
loves a
squeeze in
good knee
tonight?
bar, but I don't know if we have any in the green or blue tape circuit.
That's your first mistake, Brandon. You can't.
Never
You
underestimate.
cannot underestimate where Tommy will find a knee bar.
You know what they say? Where there's a will, there's a knee.
And where there's a knee, there's a bar.
Yeah, there's a bar.
I can add another fun fact about Tommy because
Go
I
ahead.
am on the adult team, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do know some things about the other members.
I coach the adult team.
You do,
I know.
right?
Ooh.
But Tommy frequently makes jokes that he will open a bar called the knee bar. And the only
great.
form of sitting down in that bar will be doing a knee bar.
A double knee bar.
Of course. The only way it could be done.
Honestly, there's nothing more comfortable than a double knee bar rest.
And the only thing on the TVs will be these streams playing over and over again.
This is shaping up to be a very interesting comp, Brandon.
Yeah.
Got a very eclectic lineup.
Very eclectic lineup of people. We've seen tops on, I would say, just about every problem so far. We're missing a couple of black tapes and maybe one blue tape.
But they
Ooh, close from Jacqueline
are quite well
on problem
cooked.
2. Yeah, thank you.
You're
I
very
was-
welcome.
Like doing the some interesting movements, stuff that chat can watch from home and be like, hey, I want to climb that.
Oh,
Whoa.
almost got it.
So close from DJ.
Did that kind of dynamically.
He did, yeah. It's a cool little like fall over move. Carl's finishing up, or getting to the zone, sorry, of problem number 4.
Oh,
There's
nice
another
support
hold
with that
right
foot
above his
there.
left hand that he can use. Yeah, there we go. And now he's going to put some tension through his feet and hopefully stand up on this volume. It's pretty good. It's just a little unnerving, the stand-up sequence, because you don't want to slip.
Just got to find that confidence.
Yeah, this.
Close.
Getting in your own head is the
Mhm.
bane of your existence.
Well,
during
standing
these
on
onsites.
volumes, it's
Yeah.
easy to get into
Oh,
your own
for
head.
sure.
It's like,
Very
okay,
easily.
all right, any second now, I'm going to destroy my shin. But
Gonna eat wall.
When I sit here, I wear the most insulated pants I
yeah,
can find. These are like flannel lined.
Brandon wears the bottom part of a suit of armor.
I just have very sensitive shins
Clanking around
and
in
a low
full
pain
plate.
tolerance.
So on this third problem on the blue tape hold that we're seeing DJ
DJ.
DJ working on.
Is that an official start?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
his toe was underneath it.
I mean the right hand.
Oh, he tapped it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Perfect. I didn't see that.
This hold he's about to get up to, the zone hold, there's a little jib
Yeah, there's a nubbin.
inside.
Very tiniest
Which,
of jibs.
when I looked at it, I thought, oh, come on. And then when I got on the wall, I found that thing was
Your whole
enormously
life,
useful.
Your whole life
Yep.
is on it. Yeah.
Way, way more useful than I realized it was going to be.
Totally. Yeah.
Great things come in small packages.
Yeah.
And in this
Sometimes
case,
we
it's
give
that
the
low
illusion
jib.
of holds, like with the clear thing.
You can
Sometimes
kind
we
of see
actually
right
do
now,
holds.
that's what his thumb is on. And
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
just pressing the
against
thumb
it.
Oh,
into
and
it for the
Oh,
tension.
so close.
It slipped. He almost caught it with the foot and the hand after.
Yeah,
that.
very, very close.
That would have been impressive.
Carl's able to get past that tricky volume sequence. Jacqueline's able to get nice. She's able to get that hand over to the side. She just needs to swing her feet now. That was really close attempt from her.
Carl making his way
Carl's
to the
making
finish.
his way across. He's got to get his feet up. He's got about 6 seconds left. Let's see if he can do it. There he finds a foot.
3,
2.
Gonna be a buzzer
Come on,
beater.
come on,
Carl.
buzzer beater.
And-
Oh, no, that's
Aw.
time. He's going to finish it anyways, maybe.
Maybe.
Come on.
Aw,
No, it's time.
That's all right.
So
There's
close.
always
All
time
right.
after the comp.
Our next climber on the mats is Christelle. Christelle has been climbing for 8.5 years-ish. She'll be climbing the blue tape circuit tonight, and her favorite color is green. She is running out of fun facts.
I think that may have been her fun fact last time.
No, the fun fact was about food, I think.
It was?
Was
okay.
it not?
All right.
Last
green
month
food?
was like abysmal.
We had a
fun
lot of
facts.
favorite colors, and we started
was-
insulting people.
It was favorite colors. It was what was in
Just
your
no
fridge
remorse.
that
Get better
day.
facts.
It was like what injury you're currently recovering from, which does not sound like a fun fact at all.
Yeah.
That sounds like a sad fact.
Yeah,
Can't
exactly.
confirm.
It's
There's too many.
No
Yeah.
sad facts.
I broke my
Fun
elbow.
facts.
Fun fact.
Oh, Toby has made it to the clear hold.
Nice. Was that we got some whooshes?
There was one whoosh so far.
We're getting the look from
Glaring at us
from
from
Toby.
Glaring,
Glaring.
angrily glaring from the
Staring
other
back.
side.
I can feel the vitriol.
Nice. Quinn on
Will we
the
get a second
last
dose?
hold.
And a second dose is administered. I'm starting to feel a little
I'm
bad.
avoiding eye contact right now. I'm looking straight through. Let's
This
see if Quinn can get
this
a match
final
here.
position
Yeah.
was hard to find on the.
It was. You can do it with the
on the
heel,
green.
but Quinn managed to get his feet down low. Christelle's over almost on the zone hold. Toby going for a big jump. Nice.
Ooh, that was a good
Over
jump.
top. Yep. Got to go pretty big for that hold, and then it's, as you experienced, Danny, pretty bad.
Yeah. You have to be expecting to not really use it.
I know I've talked
when
about that
you
hold
go up.
every minute for the last hour and a half, but
No, but it's when
hour
you
and a
when you're
half?
not
Oh, yeah.
sure what it's going to
Time's
feel
been
like,
flying.
you go up to it the way you would go up to a hold that you can use.
yeah,
But you really have to be going past it.
For
you have
sure.
to be
Ooh,
not
nice
aiming
from
to
Alex.
land on it.
at the zone.
It might be my monkey brain speaking to me, but I would, if I were to try
Ooh.
it, I'd probably just launch straight to the zone.
Great.
That's
I
what
wouldn't
I did
bother.
attempt that
Alex.
once. I tried that one time, but I almost pulled my left arm off, so I didn't try it again.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Really great last climb from Alex there. He managed to jump his foot up and go with his hand at the same time. That was really cool coordination. Christelle's working her way around this volume, the press hold. Quinn's on the blue tape now. Toby just looking at that clear hold with anger.
I believe in Christelle.
It's a nice
I believe
probably
in
go out
Toby.
angry though. Yeah, I believe in everybody on the mats right now is going to
Climb Angry.
climb angry.
The new Nicolas
Yes.
Cage film.
Right
What is
back
that
up onto the
reference
wall.
to?
It's a sequel to Drive Angry.
Okay. I've
You
never
don't
seen that.
remember the classic Nicolas Cage film Drive Angry?
I only remember Speed.
No, and I also called you out for your like random
Wait, no,
celebrity
Speed's
name drop
Keanu
of a
Reeves.
person that I've never heard.
Abigail Breslin?
Never heard of that
Yeah,
person.
we have no idea.
Have
who
you
she
not
is.
seen Little Miss Sunshine?
No.
No.
Have you seen
Ask me a movie title. I haven't seen it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Zombieland?
No.
I've seen Zombieland, but
She's
I
the
still don't
younger
know.
of the two sisters. Emma Stone, the
Oh.
younger one, is Abigail Breslin.
Okay.
She's a
It's-
movie star.
It's vaguely
She's
coming to
Oscar
me now.
nominated.
Nope. No idea.
Who's Oscar?
A nomination isn't a
Grouch?
win, Danny. A nomination isn't a win.
We only recognize winners. And everyone
That's
that
a
comes
fun
to reach
fact.
indoor climbing is a winner.
People know who Abigail Breslin is.
Chat.
Chat, sound off if you know who Abigail
They
is.
won't know.
Can we see?
They're like
How do you
nine.
know that? They have access to the interwebs.
Danny's going after the chat right now. Wow. Wow.
Couple sends on the blue tape circuit and gets
Yeah.
to his head.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm notoriously bad for watching movies.
Toby is relentless. He will not, or they will not be shut down.
They will not be deterred.
They will not stop.
Get to that clear hold, Toby.
There is nothing
Huge
in their
jump.
way.
Oh, so close. It's a pretty big jump out there. We didn't want people to like static out to it because then they could.
Yeah, if you can static it, then it defeats the
purpose of
the
it.
glass.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of hard to think. I wanted to. I think the way to think about it, and this is obviously height's going to help with this too, is like keep your foot on the hold you're jumping from for as long as possible.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ideally, you would hit the hold while your foot's still on and tip yourself with
exactly
it, and then jump.
You want contact time on that right foot. You don't want to jump off the left. You want to jump over the right and then jump up.
What if their idea, starting with
Ready.
your left foot on the right hold?
Oh, and like stepping through?
And stepping through
Only
that
problem
way.
is when you approach that clear hold, your left hip is going to be touching the wall and your right hip will be out of the wall. You want both hips to be parallel to the wall to make that work.
Hip square.
Oh my goodness, we got new climbers.
Oh,
Ah,
who is it? I have an
Camilo.
idea. There he is.
Camilo, a frequent of the Onsight night.
Hi, Camilo.
And most famously known for the Camilo push, which I'm dubbing that
What?
term. Last month, he got a zone, and he was the last climber on the mats, and we were so excited, Danny and I. We were, like, delirious because we were exhausted. He managed to get the zone, be one of the first people to get the zone, and then he looked at the next move, shrugged his shoulders, and then pushed himself off the wall. And I felt that. I felt that in my soul.
That is superstar behavior right
It was
there.
really good, yeah.
No, not
Camilo's
doing
been climbing for a year and a half. Here
I've
at
done
Reach.
what I came here to do.
Yeah. I don't need this.
I hit my quota.
What does this say?
It says
I have grandpa knees.
Grandpa
have
knees.
grandpa
I have
knees.
grandpa knees.
Camilo has grandpa knees.
So if anyone's grandpa is missing their knees,
exactly.
Hit up Camilo.
Hit up
it's Camilo. Camilo's got them.
Don't actually hit him up, though.
Ooh. Tommy's going for the jump across, shrugging his shoulders, looking around,
It's all right, Tommy.
having a think.
Has Tommy always had the mustache, or did he just recently go down to the mustache?
He tends to
Good
keep
question.
the mustache.
It's usually the
but
mustache.
he'll let the,
It's
he'll let the
looking very.
scruff
It's looking especially groomed today.
Oh. I have to take a look. And the hat's not on. Hold on. Are we
We're
seeing
down a hat,
headband?
up a
Are we seeing
mustache.
headband Tommy?
Oh,
Is
headband
it the
Tommy
return
would
of
be cool.
headband Tommy? When he's at his strongest? A groomed stash and a headband?
Chat, just to put things into context, the way you feel about Naveiv is the way Kurt feels about Tommy.
That's my boy.
So
That's my boy right there.
that's
Team
how
one forever.
we hear quite a lot of Tommy lore. So just so there's some context, you're not in the dark here. DJ pulling on for another attempt of problem number 4. Camilo.
It really is impressive that they just walked in and went right onto the blue tapes.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I don't know if they're being disingenuous with that fun fact. Maybe they've been climbing for a while. I see that they're in their own shoes, so
Ooh, you have a point there.
yeah,
I had not considered that.
I know. Disingenuous too. I'm
That
breaking
was
out the four-syllable
that was a pretty technical foot switch as well, right
Technical
there
foot
for a
switch,
first-time climber.
technical words.
Technique?
Technique. Ooh, nice. Skipping the beta out to the left there. Another foot switch.
Just
He's
Chilling in the
unorthodox,
corner.
but he's
Wow.
the best we got.
Yeah.
What a rest position.
Nice. Now he's just chilling in the corner.
I think, is that the first rest we've seen on this
There,
climb
yeah.
now?
Yep. Oh, there's the press out. Really cool looking move.
Oh, we have somebody trying the blues on number 3 now.
Jacqueline, yeah.
Switching from
Switching from
green?
the green. I think she took one look at that clear hold and said,
Nuh-uh.
I'm good.
Did a
Thank you
patented
anyways.
Camilo push.
it was Jacqueline's fun fact that she would fall off the dynos, I think.
Yes,
as
and
well.
I
So,
said
yeah.
I'd be excited to see her on the green tape clear holds, and then
jinxed it.
she heard that and
and
refused to
said,
climb
"Well,
it.
tough luck."
Yeah.
Well,
We're
now
gonna
I'm
have to
doing.
wait another day.
Well, I'm satisfied switching to blue though.
Yeah, I know.
That's great.
I believe we're down to 2, right?
Are we?
Yes, we are down to
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
I think I might climb after.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna do it, despite probably should rest more. but
Hashtag get Kurt on the walls, chat. Get Kurt on the
I
walls.
want to be back. I keep getting hurt.
I know.
Hashtag don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Hashtag don't hurt Kurt.
Don't hurt Kurt.
Hashtag take it easy.
I'm trying.
Hashtag peaceful, easy feeling.
Yeah, put the Eagles back on for when Kurt starts climbing.
Exactly.
As I'm whooshing off number 3 on greens.
That's what we need.
Keep him from going too hard.
Jacqueline
really
just trying to figure out that start. It's very precarious.
I think
really
the one piece of advice I would give her that
Go
I've
for
heard
it.
many a times from none other than the man to my left. Hips in.
Hips in.
Hips in. It solves all your problems.
This is why I love commentating, because it doesn't involve any doing.
Yeah.
It just
Just
involves
yapping.
quite a lot of saying.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, if I were on the mats, I would put my hips in. I'm not on the mats.
When
I
in
likely
doubt,
never will
hip
be.
in. That would be cool to see. Well, you were on the
I've
the
done
wall once.
I've done a couple. Yeah.
I was directly. I was
after me?
right before you.
Or before. Okay.
So I got to watch what I should have done
Nice.
in real time afterwards.
I was
It was a
training
good
for
learning
my
experience.
my last year of nationals, so I tried one of these in November, I think. 10 seconds. Camilo, giving the old Camilo wave, the push,
The patented push.
the patented push. All right, we're welcoming our next climber, potentially our second to last climber on the mats. Normally our first climber on the mats, but he's late, I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
he must have
goodness.
had
He
something
was ousted.
better to do.
I told him I'm going first.
Sick.
You come in second last.
Yeah.
Made
It's
a deal
Tyler.
ahead of time.
Tyler's been climbing for 15 years. He'll be on the black tape circuit tonight. Fun fact about him. Next home show, Ray 20 Rec Complex, April 5th, 6th. I'm just shouting out a home show right now.
A home show?
I guess I
The
know
Ray
I know
20?
Tyler works for the town of Newmarket.
Yeah, that would be Newmarket.
Yes,
Yep.
town of Newmarket. My bad. I want to say town of Aurora, but it's town of Newmarket. And he's doing a home show at the Ray 20 Complex, April 5th and 6th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Chat, if you're in the Newmarket area, April 6th, that's tomorrow, from 10 a.m. to 5
I
p.m.
think it's
It's-
actually the
it's
day
actually
after
Sunday.
tomorrow.
Whatever.
It's Sunday.
It's the
All right. This is going to be watched not today anyways. Like, this is the Brandon from the past. Chat, if you're watching this after April 6th, forget what I'm saying. You missed the home show.
If you're watching this on April 5th, it's tomorrow. and you can
No,
still
and
make
today. I
it.
thought it was 5th and the 6th.
If you're watching on April 6th, it's today. If you're watching this on April 6th and
It
it's
is
10
April
a.m.,
5th and 6th.
I want you to turn this stream off right now. Turn it off. I want you to get
What are
in
you
your
doing?
car, head to the Ray 20 complex, and go to that home show
There you
Right
go.
now?
right now. You never know what
What
you're
is
gonna
a
find.
home show?
Good question.
I know we're in one,
What?
like Reach Indoor
Oh.
Climbing. We're going to do one at the end of this month. I
So
don't
what
know.
so then what is
I
it?
don't know what it
Answer our
is.
question, Brandon.
I think
I just
I've
know I'm gonna
never
do
had
one.
enough money to go to a home show.
Well, we're going to have a booth set up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would have thought it was for people who wanted homes.
Yeah.
That would have been my guess.
The fun thing about people that want homes is they also might want to climb those homes.
Touché. But when their house becomes the gym?
Yeah.
Is that
And
what we're selling?
I'm here as a coach to offer advice. Climb your home.
Climb your home.
Toby on problem 4 getting through the initial start moves. Just need to get their foot up on the volume. Quinn on problem 3 trying to static the heck out of this green tape clear hold.
Oh.
But as we
Wow.
can see, it is not the easiest thing in the world to do. Christelle
Finding
managed
some
to get that
success.
run up. I think it was first or second go. And who do we have? Tyler on problem. I just said Tyler. Tyler on problem number 1. Just needs to flip his hand into that undercling.
Come on, Christelle. I believe.
Toby's super secure on those volumes. They've been working
Fly.
on their
Yes.
slide
There it
climb, their
is.
balance, their tension.
The look at his hand. As he just what? That's not.
That
That's
was a
not
whoosh.
supposed to happen.
As a whoosh from Quinn. This will be a top from
Oh,
Toby.
and
Nice.
There it is.
2 tops in
Toby.
green circuit from
Top.
Toby. Nice work from them tonight.
Fantastic circuit.
Oh, Quinn's trying to stop, but keeps looking at his hands.
It's honestly my favorite.
As
right
if they
now.
have betrayed him.
It really. It's like,
In
what are you
many
doing?
ways,
In-
they have.
yeah.
It feels like they have. It's like, you're not supposed to do that.
That's
Yeah.
not what wall's supposed to feel like.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Doing
oh,
very
so close.
well.
See, that
get
was
up with
that
him.
was a yeah. I think if
He's got
if
a
he-
lot of
if he-
tension
if
on
he,
that hold.
If he just puts his right hand over,
He's
in
got
the-
it.
during
Did
that
the
move.
thing.
He's got it. That was exactly the movement I think he wanted.
I believe in him. I think he's got it.
I believe
Just
too.
gotta
Minute
abandon
30 some
that
odd
hold.
seconds.
Yeah.
And with how solid they're pulling on
Come
that
on.
hold
Oh.
for as long as they are,
Yeah, he's making good use of it. It's just gotta.
it's just got to pop that
Gotta
right
He's
hand
got to
out.
put the right
Next
hand out.
one.
Yep. He's just trying to stop, but he
He's
can't.
trying to
can't
use the
stop.
hold
Can't
too
stop.
much.
Can't stop.
Addicted to the shindig.
Nice. Bob Marley sitting in a pop tent. I think that's a lyric to give it away. I don't know what the lyric is. I always
no
read
one
it.
knows after can't
Bob
stop.
Marley. Bob
Addicted to the
Marley
shindig.
sitting in a pop tent. Bob Marley.
I will take your word
Okay,
for it.
all right,
I don't know.
whatever.
But I would. But yeah. After that, the rest of it, as far as I know, is just like.
Yeah.
moving to Glendale.
All the Gen
And then
Alphas in the
there's
chat.
guitar.
Sound off
Naming
your favorite
California
Red Hot Chili
towns.
Peppers lyric.
Come on.
Ooh,
Yes,
so
there
close
you
from
go.
Quinn. Okay,
They're putting it
we're
together.
gonna see this
Got the
paddle.
idea now.
Let's go. We got 1 and 3, but don't go yet because we want to see this. So
I think
close. Okay, now we go.
Christelle's still working on.
Yes, but Christelle might have decided to call it.
No.
Oh,
they did not.
she just
Why you-
runs on
why
a
you putting down
frame.
Christelle like that, Brandon?
I was watching her go up as you were saying it.
I was
Have
watching
more
the screen.
faith in your
As soon
own
as I said
team.
call it, she just sprinted into frame. Oh, so close
Oh.
from Christelle.
Fantastic effort. I
Yeah.
think that is the. that
Yes!
is the end.
Nice.
There
There it
he
is from Quinn.
goes.
Let's see it.
Beautiful.
He's just got to pull over his right foot.
Come on.
This part was nervy too.
It is,
10
yeah.
seconds.
It's tenuous. 10 seconds left. He's just got to match his hands.
Gotta do it.
Come on, Quinn. Get your other hand in. Just go.
4, there
Yeah.
There it is. Nicely
it is.
done.
With 3 seconds on the clock.
That
What a
was an
buzzer beater.
excellent burn.
Could it be?
Oh my gosh.
Is that who I think it is on
We are
problem
welcoming.
number 1?
He put a fake middle name in that I can't read, so I'm just going to say Eric.
Hawaii Jim.
Says Hawaii, Jim.
Jim Bortolotti. What does that mean, Hawaii Jim? I always called him Eric Bad News Bortolotti. Or I called him Eric B. and Rakim. Do you know that reference? There's a rap group from the
Hey.
90s called Eric B. and Rakim.
I don't know
Paid
that.
in
Brandon,
full.
I was
Not-
born
not
in
familiar.
99.
Shut up.
You know that,
Hey,
and you
all
don't
right.
know. You don't know who
I'm
Abigail
sorry.
Breslin is.
You don't know who Eric B. and Rakim are? They're quintessential hip-hop musicians of the 90s. Okay, Eric has been climbing for, he says, 33 years, which is interesting because I think he's in his 20s.
Yeah, I don't believe
Last
he's
I
that
checked.
old.
Last I checked. He'll be climbing on the blue tape circuit. Fun fact about him, he has been doing subtle things in hopes of earning the nickname Hawaii Jim in
Cool
a
and
cool
natural way.
and natural way.
Do you think he's earned it, chat? Do you think it was subtle enough?
That got me. I didn't read that fact in advance. I was like, why do we call him Hawaii Jim? He's been
Why do we
he's
call
been
him?
working at it. And I know
It's been a long
he's
con.
been showing up to work. He works at Reach. He's a senator, among many things.
Oh, that's
Um,
brilliant.
Among many things.
He's been showing up to work in a Hawaiian shirt. He's been
Has he?
asking me every day, call me Jim, and I've been like, okay, all right, Eric.
Oh,
Eric
Tommy's
wins
gonna get the,
the
whoosh.
best fun
Oh,
fact.
He wins the fun fact
That's the
award.
best fun fact
From
of
for
the
the
night.
rest of the
Oh,
Nicely
Tommy's
done.
second
Hawaii
go on
Jim.
the paddle.
Oh, and he's
There it
doing a
is. Heel hook.
Heel
it.
hooking the
He's
nothingness.
also a big fan of heel hooks.
Yeah.
What? Tommy.
I think
Tommy,
he thought he
think-
topped
I
it.
think
Tommy,
he
my
thought he
friend.
topped, but he did not
Tommy,
top.
my dear friend.
No, he's brushing it up.
he
He's
did
like,
a he did a Camilo
he's like,
push.
I don't even need to top. I don't even need
I
this
think,
problem.
I think he must have thought that that was
I
the
don't
top
think he
hole.
realizes.
Tommy's like, this isn't even my whole night. You know where I'm going after this?
yeah, he's
to the
going.
knee
He's
bar.
been informed
I'm
now.
hitting up the knee bar.
I'm going to the
Don't-
knee
don't
bar.
flame
I'm
him
going
too hard.
clubbing.
That'll be my job.
I don't need to
His
top
head is down in
things.
disappointment.
Yeah,
But we believe in you, Tommy.
he just gets an
It's
extra
okay.
lap on it.
I
I will-
still love you.
He gets a thumbs up from the commentary desk.
I will just easily zone and
Yeah.
then
He's
leave.
got it.
And then leave.
Second verse, same as the first.
That's it.
Look at what Camilo
Whoosh.
is doing.
Oh, there it is.
Camilo just hung from that for a long time.
From the stalactite.
Yeah.
From the horn.
Now
Yeah.
That
we
was
can fit in
crazy.
some weird beta. What is that pressing? You gotta be on hold, brother.
Yeah.
That was an interesting
Well, cheating.
little
All
there.
right.
Well, cheating.
I wouldn't. Is that cheating?
They called
I
it
don't think so.
top.
They called it
They
a
called
top.
it
They call it top. Oh,
Yeah.
sick. Okay.
I
I'll
think
take it.
I think he
He was
touched
using
it
the-
before.
Oh, I
he,
see. I see.
yeah.
I was more talking about Hawaiian Jim over there.
Oh,
fair.
Hawaii. Yeah.
I'm calling it Hawaiian Jim.
I was
That's
fixated on
he's earned
Tommy.
it as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned. Well, I love that he says he's been doing subtle things, and one of those subtle things is calling himself Eric Hawaii Jim, which is about as subtle as it gets when you're trying to get a nickname to stick.
Personally, I read between the lines. There's a lot of subtext in that. All right, let's see if he can palm down with his left hand. He knows this
Ooh.
move because we said it every week, and we call it the move.
That
It's-
looked like he was attacked by the wall.
I think the wall just came out and said something pretty nasty to him.
I don't think the wall accepts his
Okay, let's see if
nickname of
Camilo
Hawaii
tries
Jim,
this
yeah.
again
I
to
think the
pitch.
wall's
Look at this.
rejecting
This
it.
match.
Oof.
He hung from that last time for a very long time.
Yeah.
Which will have absolutely
The wall.
been a terrible burn on the wrists.
The wall to Eric was like, "Hey, it's Eric, Arkansas Jim.
Arkansas, Arkansas Jim.
It's Eric, New Hampshire Jim. Eric, Connecticut Jim over
You
there."
must say Hawaii is the easiest state name to
have as a nickname.
to get
yeah.
as a nickname.
For
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Eric Staten Island.
You just
Jim.
wear the shirt. You
It's
start
the
to play a
coolest
little.
state.
You start to play a little steel guitar.
Yeah.
some steel pans, some steel drum.
It's the coolest state. You know what the second state is?
What's the second?
second coolest state?
What is?
It's the state of despair.
Oh.
That's the coolest?
That's the second coolest
Okay.
state.
What about the third? Is it solid?
Solid state. It's gas.
That's
actually.
cooler.
Oh.
All of those are cooler than being frozen?
I was never a fan of Elsa.
I feel this may be the stream where we've done the least commentary.
I mean, there's been plenty of
I have
comments.
missed so much climbing. It's unreal. I'm gonna watch this back and be like,
I think we've barely talked about climbing at all.
I think I might be fired from my guest commentator's position.
honestly,
after
what
this.
do I have to say about climbing, anyways?
Yeah.
What do
I
I
mean,
What do I know about
I
it?
think you nailed it on the head earlier, which is you go up,
You go up,
you go down,
and then you go down,
you win.
and sometimes you win.
All right.
Usually it's the
Camilo's
raffle,
trying
and usually
something
it's
different.
the Hoyers that win the raffle, anyways. So like, what are we doing?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm being
man.
stared down by Tommy right
Uh-oh.
now. I'm. Oh.
The stare down.
He's
No,
on
we'll wink
camera
there.
too. I don't know.
Yeah, you can
if
see
you
it.
want to
Just
rewind, you can see
top of his
you can
face
see
right
Tommy's wink
Oh,
in the
goodness.
bottom
Oh, wow.
right of the
Oh,
bottom
goodness.
right
Eric.
screen.
Squaring up with me.
Flying on the screen.
I believe you mean Jim.
Oh, sorry, Jim.
Hawaii Jim.
Delaware Jim. I know all the states.
He'll be so disappointed.
I know all the states.
Do you?
Jim.
Oh yeah,
Alphabetically?
alphabetically.
Let's hear it.
There's Hawaii.
Number one with a bullet
There's
alphabetically, Hawaii.
Jim.
Who do we
All
have
right.
on the wall right
Oh,
now?
I don't know, Kurt. Christelle's starting.
Brandon is done. I don't know, Kurt.
You tell me.
Why don't you look at the wall?
Consult
We got
sheet.
Tyler going for the massive shoulder move. But
Oh
keeps
wow,
coming back
that
to
was
the start hold.
that was kind of
which is
amazing what
insane.
Tyler
We got
just
Christelle doing the start balancing moves. She's up to the zone hold now with her thumb.
Oh.
We got Quinn grabbing onto some footholds. He doesn't need no handholds. He just needs
did.
footholds.
I thought about this.
Do we
Yes,
have a slide for-
I did the exact same thing for a second. I
Interesting.
didn't use the one he's using
It's
with his
not
right
a bad
hand.
hold in his right
This
hand.
is quite interesting,
It's just
actually.
out of sequence, but he's
Learning
gonna pop
in
up
real
to the
time.
Oh
pocket.
my God, he's
Oh,
just gonna
Christelle's
skip.
so close with that step down move.
This is a pretty cool skip from Quinn.
Yeah.
Also, do we
he can
potentially
get
have
his
a
feet up.
slide for 4, 3, and 2? I don't think anyone's on 1 anymore.
We don't have 3 at a time.
I see.
We can do 2 at a time or 4 at a time.
Only those.
Because
Gotcha.
really, you don't really gain anything by getting 3 at a time. You
Touche.
Yeah.
would just move 1 to the middle, and
A
Clutter.
trident, if you will.
and then I would run
mean
out
a
of
trident?
and then I would run out
No.
of buttons on my
Trident?
little button
Trident,
switcher.
as opposed to a quadrant.
Ah.
All right, we got Quinn on the last move, up to the last pocket, just about slipped out of that.
This has
Incredible
been a
finger strength
very
from Quinn
very
there.
cool
Really
skip
going
beta
for
for
that.
Quinn.
Nice work from him.
A great circuit from
Christelle's,
Quinn. Well fought, and here
Just
goes
dancing on that
Christelle
wall.
yeah,
out onto the slab, looking
nice, really good beta read from Christelle
looking
to go back
incredibly
down.
smooth.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. That's a move you've
Statically.
been making us practice.
Yes,
There it is.
Nice,
There it is.
Christelle,
Nicely
nice.
Stuck
done,
it
little pop.
solidly.
step her foot through, and then ideally palm on the volume and left hand to the finish hold. is
Oh,
what we want.
interesting.
And you've
Yeah.
spoken
Right
it
palm.
into existence. Wait.
You would step through. Okay,
I would step through.
I
You start to lose your balance, but then you can just like gun it. And go.
don't know that we've seen anybody.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't-
yeah. There it was.
Yeah,
You got so that step through is
it's
important.
canon.
It's
See, I
canon.
think I had
canon.
the height advantage. I was just able to drop the left foot in behind the right foot and then reach up.
Tall Danny.
But yeah,
Tyler's wanting to stop on the second hold. Let's see if he elects to do the
he's
shoulder
been
move.
succeeding at stopping on it,
He has, yeah.
which is
It's-
pretty remarkable because
It's
he's
not
making it
good.
look easy, but that's a terrible, terrible.
No,
look
it's-
at what he's doing.
It's quite bad.
the
he's
vibes
just
in the
sitting- he's
gym are
just staying up
immaculate
there.
right now. We have Lady Gaga playing.
Oh, fantastic.
It's
What song
perfect.
is this?
Abracadabra.
Of course, of course.
Up go the arms. Frustration from
And
Tyler
frustration.
with the setters.
Christelle's got more than enough time to take a couple more attempts on this. She'll likely only need this last one if she can sort her feet out at the end. Quinn's on the second last move of this blue tape.
I believe in both of them wholeheartedly. As well
This
as
one's
Tyler.
good too.
Nice.
It's time consuming, but it's not too burny. It
Yeah.
doesn't burn you out too much. She's going to the top. She's going to the higher.
Ooh, that's
hold.
a really good read. It keeps her
Ooh,
hips a
ooh,
little
ooh,
bit.
ooh. Sticking it, bringing that
Too
back
And
far
then
away
you
from
can
the wall.
drop to this.
Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot.
Oh. There's the palm you were
Palm
talking
press on
There's
about.
the palm.
Volume.
You need that with your right hand and then pop up with your left hand.
Come
I
on,
think you want to go
Christelle.
to
Where
both
do your
of them at the
feet
same time.
go?
There
Oh
it is,
my
holding
God.
strong.
My
Oof.
gosh, she almost held that. That was crazy.
The way
That
her
was
wrist,
amazing.
by the way, was holding onto that, I was mildly concerned.
Yeah, that was a
That looked very scary.
massive wrist twister. Tyler's opting for another shoulder buster move.
Or is he going to launch himself?
Oh,
that was a
going
cool
two
launch.
hands.
You want to go with some hip-generated momentum. So like a pendulum, you want to swing side to side.
You would be you would with both hands on the.
On the
But you wouldn't
slumper.
be stopping on that.
No,
hold?
it's kind of like a paddle into a paddle into a redirect into a paddle.
It's all
That's
done
not
in
confusing
one.
at all.
All done in one.
I
Yes.
like that. That's cool.
And that's so far the only way I've seen it go today. But
Who did it?
no one's done it on the stream.
Oh,
People
okay.
have done
I
it.
see. I
It's
see.
been done.
For-
No one's done it on the stream.
In forerunning, that's
In
how you've
forerunning,
seen it
it's
go.
been done that way,
Gotcha.
There's still 30 seconds left, I believe.
It'd be a last
have
step for
faith.
Christelle. If she
It's going to be a buzzer
commits,
beater.
she's just got to commit some momentum into the wall, stand up, keep her eyes on the last hold, and she's got it.
Come
There we
on,
go.
Christelle.
Come
Come
on.
on. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
there's the left hand.
10
Come on,
seconds
she
left. She
had
can
the
do it, she
right
can do it.
idea. Look at the
9.
clock.
There it is,
Oh,
there
she's
it is.
just
Holding
going to
it.
stick it.
Oh
She's
my
just going to stick
gosh.
her dino.
Is
That was so
Crazy.
cool.
That's amazing.
Excellent fight.
That was so sick.
To the
And
last second.
as a buzzer beater.
Yeah.
That's as good as it gets, folks.
Ah. High drama. High drama at Onsight night. All right. Problem number 2 is Eric, Hawaiian,
Hawaii Jim.
Gerald.
Alabama Jim. I'm running out of states. This is getting unpleasant. Number 3.
Wyoming Jim.
Wyoming Jim. Number 3 is Camilo. And number 4 is Tommy.
All right.
Do you think he's actually trying to be called Hawaiian Jim?
I
Absolutely.
truly hope so.
Well, think back.
Think
like
back
you
to the
said,
fun
think of
fact.
all the things he's been subtly
Subtly
doing.
doing.
Yes. Yeah.
He's just
Bringing in
he's drinking
Pokeballs.
nothing but punch.
Yeah.
Coming in with a tan every day.
Forcing me to watch Moana.
Always
like-
always humming the White Lotus theme song.
Yeah.
Season 1.
Specifically.
Specifically. All right. Let's see what Eric does here if he gets that down climb.
Newfound obsession.
got
Oh,
the
with
there
zone.
goes
advice.
the foot.
Yep. Foot pops.
A little slip.
Ooh, look at Camilo doing the step through.
There it is.
Kurt, you were asking for it.
Wow.
I-
You were asking for
And
it.
there it is. This is what I wanted.
This is what you want. This is he heard you.
That is nervy.
Felt
But now
me
what do
through
you
the
do with
Tommy
your right
finishing
foot?
on
This
number
is going to
4.
be a
Now, how is he going to finish it?
Yes,
oh,
go.
yeah.
There it is.
Go.
Come on. Come on, Camilo.
Little palm
Is this a flash?
press.
This is a flash.
Yes.
Incredible.
That looks really cool.
Well done, Camilo.
So
No
nice step through.
problem for
Yep.
Camilo, that one.
I'm glad that somebody tried my.
Step through.
Yes, I was going to
Idea?
say monkey brain beta, but
Nice.
step through is a smarter way to put it. What if I just do this?
We are down to just 2, I think.
Did Tommy already finish?
Tommy's
Oh.
Tommy's
Oh,
going
Tommy
home.
finished? Oh,
No.
wow.
Tommy's got his coat on.
Tommy, come back.
He's hitting the knee bar.
So
No.
we're looking at one.
Just
one and-
Eric.
Oh, just Eric.
Yep.
Just Hawaii Jim.
California Jim on his second go.
Montgomery Jim.
Montgomery, that's a
I-
city.
Listen, we can we can change it up, all right?
Can we cut that out? We cannot. Oh, my goodness.
The Upper North Peninsula of Michigan Jim just flies off that boulder.
Is this part of?
Tommy's just doing some extra laps. We can watch him.
Tommy's
Yeah,
just
let's
doing
watch
some
Why
more.
not? Look at him go.
Ooh,
Look at him go.
We got there just in
Who
time for a
coaches this-
very
this
stylish
athlete?
move.
I don't know, Brandon. If I had to guess,
What
Oh
is he
my
doing? Why is he
goodness.
doing that?
that's your student
I don't
right there,
coach him.
Brandon.
I don't coach. That's
That's
on
your
me.
student right
I
there.
went so quick from taking credit for the coaching.
to not taking any.
From that's
Yeah.
never mind.
I never taught him that.
I don't know, Brandon. I'm in the class too.
All right, Danny. Can we refocus our attention back to
Connecticut Jumbo.
Sao Tome and Principe Jim?
So that's
Shanghai Jim.
That's a country.
That is a country
Yeah, off the
from nowhere near America.
off the east coast of Africa, actually.
Zimbabwe Jim.
Zimbabwe Jim. Bhutan Jim.
Bok Choy Jim. We've
Okay.
evolved.
Papa New
We're
Guinea
now
Jim.
naming foods.
Tripod Jim.
Tripod Jim.
We're now naming leafy greens.
Leafy Green Jim.
Leafy Green Jim. That's it. He's tall.
He's tall.
He's got nice, fluffy green
Leafy
hair.
green hair.
Leafy green hair.
He would look good with green hair.
He would.
You should give it a try.
You should.
Trying to get all my Eric comments in. now
we were lacking.
Yeah, he normally sets for these, so
That's
I never
true.
really
He's
get an
not. He's not
opportunity
usually
to,
on the stream.
to talk about him. So I got nothing else to say, but I've said them all.
What else is there to say? You named like 4 states.
Yeah, 4 states.
That's all there
I've talked about Eric B and Rakeem.
That's all the main stuff, really.
This is everything. I've known Eric very well for like 2.5+ years. This is everything I know about him.
All right, come on. Let's see this drop down.
Fun fact: they have a
Switch
have
through.
Pac-Man
Yes,
Cheetos.
there it is.
Cheeto. Do this for Cheeto, Eric.
This is for Cheeto.
This is for Cheeto.
Okay, he's
This
got the
attempt is for
right hand
Cheeto.
in, dropping the feet.
Jamiroquai
He's gotta
Jim.
find that underclaim.
Nice.
Ooh, he was
Left hand
looking for
down.
a knee bar there.
Left hand down.
The knee bar?
Oh,
man.
so close.
He was looking for a knee bar, but yeah, not able to find one. And I don't think that you
He's got
will
have to go
13
back to
seconds.
Hawaii to
He's
find
going?
that. Oh,
My goodness.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, there's nobody behind
5,
him, so he might as well
4.
try.
Yeah, but
3,
I would that's wasting
2,
energy.
and there it is.
Not that I'm calling him out saying it's a bad idea, but oh, he's down.
An attempt.
Yeah, he saw the move. He read it. He read it just ever so slightly too late.
Of course.
Okay. We have problem 3 and 4 left. We are done with problem 2.
Tyler
Hell
and
yeah.
Christelle.
Tyler and Christelle on problems 3 and 4. Oh my goodness,
Both are
it's nighttime
perplexed.
outside.
Time really has flown by.
I have not seen the sun
Just period? Just
at all.
ever.
Yeah.
Oh.
They just hide me behind the walls when this stuff is over, and when they need me, they
At the
just
end
pull
of the
me
night,
out.
they just put you back there.
Exactly.
You get to take a nap with all the volumes.
Yeah.
Brandon's a climbing vampire.
Exactly. They base that movie
Someone who
Twilight off
spends
of me.
so much time in the climbing gym that he just never
Is this
sees the
gonna
sun.
be the killer?
They base
Just
that
covered
movie
in chalk.
Twilight 3 off of me.
Which character were you?
All of them. They were just different emotions on the wall.
Yeah.
Christelle is just cruising. Oh! I cursed her. I did
Yeah.
it. I did. That was my
Little
first commentary
sweep with the
curse.
floor at the foot.
Was
She called us-
using the foot chips
On
As
the-
handholds.
That
yeah.
is quite.
But she was really
That's
quick
a
to
move.
get across this,
It is-
which
it
is
is a
funny. 'Cause
move.
The beginning of this was the hardest part for me.
For sure.
But of course, we're very different heights, Christelle and I. So
Tyler is getting rocked over his right foot. A lot of people have been going out to the zone as a double. So like going out with your right hand and then falling in with your left at the same time. I want to see if Tyler figures that out or if he tries for a more like physical method.
somebody's
brushing.
Somebody's
Had
knocking
another
the
button.
table.
somebody's leaning on. No, it's the camera.
Oh, it's the camera?
I'm not doing nothing.
Somebody's leaning on the
On the wall. I see.
there where the camera is mounted.
That's okay.
Oh my God! Look at
Nice.
this.
Christelle's
Look at
mantling
this.
off a foothold.
What is
now
this?
mantling off of a no texture wall. Now
That's-
mantling off of an actual hold.
Incredible.
What can't she mantle off of?
Yep.
Now this is going to be shouldery.
Ooh, I believe.
Big press
Yes.
up. Nice.
Wow.
Foot
Nice.
up
Really
there.
casual.
Using
There we
that.
go.
Making progress is
The hold
One
on the
hand,
lower
two
volume
hands,
too.
and a top for Christelle.
So cool.
Nicely done. We've seen quite a lot of tops tonight.
It's
It
been
has
nice.
been a good night.
I'm
yeah.
happy about that.
It's been
Yeah.
a good time.
All right. Let's see if
Tyler
Tyler can be
really
the first person to
fighting.
top this blue hold. Problem number 3. Nice. He's got the press. He's got to get his left foot up. There's a foothold on that volume. He finds it.
Yeah.
He has skipped zone completely.
Who needs zone?
Who needs zone? Nice. It's like he can hear me.
Gonna
Oh,
take the
no.
points. now, genuine question: Will he get points for that?
Yeah, he'll get
For-
points for
for
that.
As
using
long
it,
as you
yeah.
make
As long as
contact
you use
and
the zone.
yeah,
Uses
in
the
air
term, yeah.
quotes.
Now, what's this gonna?
One hand on the finish.
Come
He
on.
gets a sneaky heel, maybe a toe.
Oh, it's
That's
gonna
it.
do
Two
it.
hands?
That's gonna be. Oh,
Ooh.
Was that in?
is the top given? Where's
Hey,
the
we're not
judges?
the judges, big
Look
man.
at
I'm
the
not
judges.
judge.
Don't
I'm
look at
giving a
us.
thumbs down.
Brandon is
I'm
judging.
giving a thumbs down.
Oh,
Brandon
no.
is not. The judge awarded the top, and Brandon did not.
So I want to stress, I'm only doing this because Tyler's going to get mad at me.
You've succeeded.
And I find that funny. I find that funny. He's got to redo it, but he can redo it. This will
Will
be an
he
easy
use the
send.
zone this time, or is he going to slap
Maybe
it
he'll use
again
the
at a
zone, yeah.
vitriol? Just
Nice.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh, I feel like we're gonna get a glare
The
in a second here or two.
I'm often challenged to fistfights after these competitions in the parking lot.
Really?
Yes.
Brandon
Yeah.
leaves with a security team from here.
Who's on the security team?
Eric's cat Cheeto, vicious cat.
One-armed cat.
Yeah.
Three arms.
3 arms, depending on how you
One's
count.
missing.
I'll give you that one.
One arm would be a
One-armed cat.
dreadful
A
existence.
one-armed cat could really win a lot of gambling, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's an unconventional
because
mode
of
of
the-
transportation.
Yeah.
Oh, true. That's a callback. It's a callback to 2 hours ago.
That's a
2
top.
Mississippi, 3 Mississippi,
Yes.
4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. That is a top.
And that's a top.
Some people say he's still up there.
to this day.
I don't know. Chat, was that control? Sound off if you don't think that was a top.
Brandon's still with the thumbs down.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We got 15 seconds. That's a quick little break. I can take a breather.
We're almost to the end of our competition.
done.
I believe we have
3
no, Chris.
more?
We got 2 more people, 2 more
Yeah.
problems.
Tyler, Eric?
Yeah. On problem
sorry, Jim.
4, it's going to be
That's right.
Camillo.
That's who I was missing.
Christelle.
in my brain.
And on problem 3,
Crystal had
No,
finished.
Christelle's done.
Christelle's done. It's going to be
Yeah.
Camillo.
It's going to be
on problem
Camillo and
4.
Eric, and then it's going to be Eric. Yeah.
Yeah. Eric,
Jim.
64 latitude north, 75
What are you
longitude
doing?
south.
What are you doing now?
Jim.
Oh.
We should look up. We should look up where that is.
Yeah.
64. Wait, but you said 64 north and
I don't know
something
how
else
coord-
south.
I don't know how
good thing it's
coordinates
recorded.
He's a very big guy. He spans a lot of
Eric,
the
the
world.
Pentagon Jim.
The Pentagon.
The Pentagon is my favorite state.
It's a solid shape. Oh, that is a gnarly.
Crossover from Camillo.
What is happening here?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Controlling it.
That was a good save from Camillo. Almost dropped that foot onto the
Loading
mat.
all that weight onto the left.
Nice. I don't think he made much use of that second
Eric
starting
very
hold.
casually getting that first move. See if he has the hip mobility to stand up. There it is.
Bulgogi Jim going for it.
That's it. Korean
Right into that thumb
bibimbap
catch.
Jim.
I think
I'm running
Camillo
out of-
also
We're
skipped
losing
the.
it right
I know.
We should have grabbed large coffees.
Yeah.
Camillo.
Nice,
getting up
Camillo.
there.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, that's it, brother.
you're good.
Ooh,
There you go.
Eric taking a really hard fall in the meantime, but he's good.
Hi, Hawaii, Jim.
Surfing his way down that volume. I wish we
Hanging
had
10.
instant replay because that would have been a
I'm
cool one
working
to
on
watch.
it.
Come on.
It's really hard. I've looked into it a lot.
Especially with 4 different feeds. to
That's the
manage.
problem with
Yeah.
the 4 feeds. You can do it with the whole screen, but
the
it's
4
like,
feeds.
yeah, individually is tricky.
Well, hopefully, if we ask him politely, he can just redo it for us. Redo
yeah,
that
do that fall
nasty
again.
fall, please, Eric.
Will Transylvania Jim
Transylvania
manage to do
Jim.
it again? Petaroba Jim going for it now.
You're just on it, eh?
I really am.
Yeah.
My brain has chosen to hyperfixate on
This
this.
this is your next
This is
hour
the
of your
next
life.
However long.
Stream's gonna be over. You're still thinking of names.
Kurt's like,
gonna be
I
anything.
can
Yeah.
name places.
Ooh, gets a
the
foot up to the
Bermuda Triangle
handhold.
Jim.
Decides that's not for him. Gets his hand down to a handhold.
Did the
Decides
foot,
that's
did
not
the
for
foot
him?
slip from here?
Yes.
Yeah.
This
He's
is
getting
his foot slip.
confused. I'd imagine it's the intention.
This is what we
Complexity.
want. Yeah, complexity and a bit of risk. There you go. Gets his hand out to the handhold. See if he elects for the step through, or if he just reaches to the finish.
He's a big boy. He
I
might
have
just
my money
reach.
on reaching. Yeah.
No.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, there it is, there it
Yeah,
is.
there's the palm you
Step
were talking
through.
about.
There's the palm.
Beautiful.
We've achieved
As
non-verbal
if-
commentary.
Planned it.
And we're going to be looking at just 4, I believe.
Yeah, we're on just 4 now, with 1 minute and 45 left.
Well, friends.
Oh my goodness.
No, we're not looking at just 4. Oh, minute 40 until Tyler is on it.
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, apologies. I was like, I thought he already went.
If you want to climb these routes, come on into Reach in Aurora, Ontario.
Coming out.
You can climb these routes, and we do this competition the first Friday of every month. You could be in it next month.
Yeah, come
you
get
could be in the
involved.
May one. You could be on the stream. We could be talking about music
Yeah.
or
If you have a
or different
complicated
states
name,
while
like-
you are climbing.
Like Ben.
yeah, if you got
Or
a
like
tricky name,
John.
like Martin, for example,
Yeah.
you could have it
I
mispronounced
will
by Brandon,
Martoon.
and you could put your favorite color in your fun facts, and we will ridicule you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blue.
Blue.
And if you don't want to be on the stream, you can just come into Reach any day and climb and get a
sure.
membership and get into the climbing here. It's the best setting in Ontario for my money.
Oh,
Yep.
shucks.
And
Again, not paid.
Yep. Can confirm best setting in Ontario.
No, I'm not. It's true. I'm not a paid. I'm not. I'm not paid to say
I
that.
pay them to be here.
Yeah, we've got bouldering, top rope, lead. We got some speed climbing, kilter board, spray walls. There's a lot that we jam-packed into this.
Fun events
It's
every
an
once in a
awesome-
while.
yeah,
based
it's
off
an
the
awesome
season as
gym.
well.
Tons of events. We got an anniversary coming up in June.
Looking forward.
That'll be super fun. That'll be our 2-year anniversary, which is crazy. That's flown by.
That is bananas.
I feel like we just opened a couple weeks ago, but
We've been doing these live streams now for over a year.
Over a
this
year.
is
Wow.
this is 13 months.
yeah. Yeah.
Goodness.
All right. We
The
are
time she
welcoming
flies. Okay, Tyler.
Tyler onto the mats for climb number 4, the yellow one here. We didn't get too many chances to talk about this first move. It should be like a little palm press paddle into the second yellow hold, the one closest to his head right now.
It's a pretty awkward position to start from, and that volume is really, really steep
It is, yeah.
to make much use of it with your foot.
A little bit of momentum goes a long way for this one. We'll kick off the volume and then pop up.
Did we just catch
Yeah.
Alaska
Oh,
Jim?
big spin.
Oh,
Is there a little bit of a peek from Alaska
let's go.
Jim?
We got camera on the fly in Hawaiian. So if he decides to cheat, if he decides to cheat, we're all watching.
We'll know.
Yeah. There it is. Bit more momentum into the wall, and Tyler's got that.
Do you want to get your foot a little further out on the volume?
Correct. Yeah.
As far out as you can get it.
The placement of the foot isn't super important.
It's
What's
not,
important
eh?
is like if Tyler were to kick his foot back, and I'm going to speak quietly because he can obviously hear me. If he could kick his foot back and away from the wall and then drive his foot into the wall, then he'd be able to stand up more on the volume.
And try to control that spinning motion.
This is the black tape we've seen the most success on, and Tyler could be our first climber of the night to have 2 tops in the black circuit. Let's see. There's the kick.
And
Boom.
almost.
He's
stuck it.
kind of doing a little jump
A little hop across. Yeah.
sideways instead of out and in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hawaiian Jim losing his mind.
Losing. Dabbing.
Oh,
Oh
dabbing
my
on
God,
the
he's
stream.
dabbing.
That was caught. That's on
That was
YouTube.
caught.
He looked.
That's on
He
YouTube
looked.
forever.
We caught him looking.
Forever.
Yeah.
Disqualified.
Never,
Hawaii
never
Jim,
again will
more
we
like
call him
disqualified
Hawaiian
Jim.
Disqualified Jim.
Disqualified Jim. I think that was the best fun fact because we fixated on it the longest.
Oh, it's
It's
the
gotta-
best.
it's
It's
gotta
the,
win the
it's,
award
it's
for
the
fun
best
fact
fun
of the night.
fact so far
Yeah.
that I've heard.
That and me making up the fact that a member has written "Take on Me" by Aha.
Oh, that was a
good
I
one.
don't remember when.
We
that
also
was.
said that somebody invented belts. I don't.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, there go the
No.
feet. So there's the setting against that movement. I
We
suppose.
did, yeah.
The really, really steep.
Just when you think you found something they didn't think about, they
Ooh.
thought about it.
Oh
Made
my
it work with
goodness!
the palm press,
He did
though.
make it work.
So now he's got to step his foot up to where his hands are, and then lean back into the zone hold.
Lean.
I had seen an
lean
interesting
back into
beta
the
So
zone
like
hold?
stand up really quick, and then just like lean out to the left.
Stand.
Yeah.
Like pull up on.
Yes.
And oh Jesus.
I'd seen something very interesting done by none other than Naveiv, where they had used
Naveiv.
the foothold to the right as a thumb press.
As a thumb press, I saw
to help
that.
Get them into position.
Yeah, and then he went up with his left hand.
Like a
That's
monster.
interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if any Naveed fans are in the chat still, but
I doubt
Not
it.
sure.
yeah, it's gotten super quiet.
No.
The chat has quieted down since Naveiv left.
Yeah. They thought he was coming back.
Yeah,
He didn't. They left.
You guys can't see us, but Brandon is
slumped.
lying
Slouched.
down in his chair,
I am fully.
which to look at the chair
sprawled.
you wouldn't think was possible.
I wish I could explain how my shoulders feel right now.
Tired.
It's not good.
Yeah, I guess I could explain.
These chairs, I think these chairs were designed to induce a stress position.
Yeah,
It's
for
not
sure.
great on my
No.
back.
They're
yeah.
not good chairs.
The ergonomics are less than ideal.
The exciting part of my night is knowing that I have to be in Hamilton for 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Oh.
Ooh, that's new
Oh.
beta from Tyler.
It's got a
Trying to
minute
go
and
to
10
the
seconds.
left
Minute and
there.
10.
I hate to say it, Brandon, but did you commentators curse the
I think I
double
did.
top?
I think I commentated double
no.
top.
There's
No,
been
he's
a
got a
couple
minute.
of
He's
curses
gonna do
tonight.
it.
I cursed Christelle.
Yeah. This is going to be a Sen go.
I believe in you, Tyler. You might not be able to hear me, but I believe in you.
Yeah.
Looking back, you'll know I believed. I think everyone's getting kind of tired now, though.
We're all feeling it.
We're all feeling
Vibe
the,
has shifted.
the vibe.
I also just remembered that I have
Nice.
half of a Subway sandwich in my car, and I'm pretty excited
Behind
to
you
eat
are
that.
some Pop-Tarts that I'm going to be eating after this.
Mm.
Ooh,
I
that
had
could
a-
work.
I had a McChicken.
Nice. Chat, what do you have for dinner?
What did you guys eat?
Yeah. Everyone sound off.
Slash, what are you going to
Off
eat?
in the chat. What
What's
do you
your
guys
favorite
eat?
thing in the fridge right now? Go. Tell me.
Hawaiian Punch
Hawaiian Punch.
by Hawaiian Jim.
Yeah. Oh, made that
10
move look
seconds
very
on the
easy now.
clock.
Let's see if he jumps up. That's
Oh.
sick.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sick.
and then I guess you and then you have
that's
to
all
step
I got at
across
this point.
the. Yeah.
Most extravagant color commentary.
Cool.
All right,
Cool, dog.
one
Yeah.
more climb to go.
One more climber. One heart. One love.
One Jim.
One gym.
Oh yeah, the U2
Yeah.
One by U2 was
One by
also
U2.
on
That
during
played.
my circuit,
Yeah.
which is another great pump up song.
Yeah, nothing pumps me up more than that. All right.
Oh, I know Jim hates sit starts.
Two things I know Jim hates are crimps and sit starts, and that's why I set this climb exclusively for him.
I did not love that start. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was very much. Eric and I both have the tallness, and so
Bahamas
these.
Jim. Moving
Bahamas Jim.
across pretty easily, though.
Jim the Rock Johnson.
You got yourself with that one. Eh?
I did.
As long as you can laugh at it,
Yeah.
I feel like that's all that.
Nice.
Oh,
The
somebody
spin.
did
There
it!
it is.
Somebody
that's the first
did it.
time
The
somebody's done the spin.
The spin from Jim.
The spin from Jim.
Okay, now he's got to do a double press. Let's see if he makes direct eye contact with the camera. No, he doesn't. He's looking down.
Do you think if he does a spin
That
like
is
that,
a
it's
top.
With
Yes.
a smile.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
the
dabs on the way
dab.
down.
Thunderous
Oh
applause.
my goodness.
That was a.
I'm back
That
up in
jump
my
was
chair.
poor form.
He did
I'm
step
back
right
up in my
up.
chair.
That's not how they teach you to jump off the wall
No.
in the climbing gym.
Good thing he does orientations all the time.
Do
All
as
right,
he says,
friends.
Not as he does.
This has been wonderful. We are at Reach Indoor Climbing in beautiful Aurora, Ontario. You could be here yourself if you want to climb these routes. We do this the first
Oh my
Friday.
goodness.
Somebody just almost hurt themselves.
Gosh.
Oh my
Look
god.
away.
That
Can
was
we
a
go to
like
like
the
huge
the weight
fall.
screen or something?
I've been seeing some
Um,
beta on number 2 recently.
Jeez.
Come on in, try out these
Hang
climbs,
out.
try out some other climbs, and we do this the first Friday of every month, so come on back and watch, or come in and be part of it. And we will see you next month.
Yes.
Anything else you want to say, either of you? Kurt,
No.
thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
First time
thank
having
you,
to
Kurt
be here.
in the
Hopefully
commentary
I'll
booth.
Be back on the walls.
We'll see you on the walls
and
next
not
month.
in permanent recovery.
There we go.
Precisely. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you all for watching. Come on by. These problems will be up for another 2 weeks at least. And then we do this all again in a month. So come hang out.
Okay. Good night, everybody. We need a sign-off phrase. We need a phrase that we use every
boy.
time.
Um,
Keep on
falling.
going up,
and then down.
and we're done.
And now.